world. It's time to laugh, time to cringe, no nonsense here, so let's begin. Strike it lucky, deal or no deal, I swap golden balls. At 6 p.m. on Tuesday nights, Bocchini's got it all. Hosted by the leader, he's from the Isle of Wild White. Name's Adam Bocchini, he's such a handsome sight. What a guy, he's 6'4", and he's always having fun. His charm will keep you coming back, cause he loves it when you come. See you next Tuesday, from classic gems to problematic types. See you next Tuesday, now give me an all white. Some of the shows are nasty, it was a different time. But Adam didn't make them, so I think he should be fine. And if he does get cancelled, well, I guess he'll get another job as a male model selling content, cause he's got a massive knob. See you next Tuesday, from classic gems to problematic types. See you next Tuesday, now give me an all white.
Alright at the back. Hello everybody, happy Tuesday, nice to see you all. Alright, Spud Gun. Alright, Maisie. Alright, Isaac, the King. Alright, Osmodia. Alright, Maggie. Alright, Blink. Alright, Toby Larone. How are we all doing? Thank you for the compliments on my fetching sweater, or lovely blue jumper, as Poison has put it. How are you? Lots of new people in tonight. As always, as per. Nice to see you, newbies. Norm, that's a username I don't recognise. Hey, Norm91, tell us about yourself. What's your name and where'd you come from? Alright, Clash, nice to see you, mate. Alright, Nexus Rude Boy, thank you for the compliment on the door handles. It is 2 doors tonight, as per. Is it WrestleMania week of American TV? No, I went over this last week. I even put this to a vote last week. I said last week, do you want me to do American shows? And everybody went, no, they're shit. And I went, yeah, I agree. They're shit. We're not doing it at all. Orzen, alright? Nice to see you. Phil the Legend, alright? No more USA shows. My sentiments exactly, mate. Couldn't agree more. I'd have a Face Jacker stream again over American TV. Problematic content aside, and there's plenty of it in Face Jacker, it's a really funny show. When he's at the drive-thru, and the guy's trying to order 2 fish suppers, please, that's fucking comedy. That's good stuff. And I'd forgotten about the more problematic elements of that particular show. But it's a funny show. Is my new best friend finished? Yeah, I think so. I get shit every time I play it, don't I? So tonight, I don't know what the fuck we're doing tonight, right? I've got 2 shows locked in. 100%, we're doing AIRLINE. I've censored the nudity. It was literally just that initial bit, that was it for the whole episode. Fingers crossed. I've skimmed through it. There's nothing else at all. So I've Sergeant Pachiti'd that up. I've got it there. It's on my desktop. AirlineCensored.mp4. On top of that, we're doing Bruce's Price is Right. I was going to do Bullseye, but people keep having a go at me for doing too much Bullseye. And maybe, depending on if we have seen it before or not, and I think I've played clips of it before, but I don't remember doing the whole show. But I've done, how many of these streams have I done now? 200, 250? Something daft like that. The Weakest Link Puppet Special. It's got a load of British television puppets in it. You know, like Sue off the Sooty show, Sooty and Sweep, Sooty, Sweep and Sue. It's got that in it. Why have I gone all yellow? It's got fucking Roland the Rat. Basil Brush, I think, is in there, yeah. It's got those 2 little leprechauns, and I can't even remember what they're off. Was it a butter advert or something? Don't remember doing it. Adam, the new Simpson. Oh, because I'm yellow. Jaundice. So, yeah, Roland Rat. Is it Roland the Rat or Roland Rat? Roland, is that little rat, you know the one. Off This Is England and stuff. No PG Tips Monkey, as far as as far as I know. But that's an advert, isn't it? That'd be like putting Flat Eric on there. You can't do it. It's BBC guidelines and all that. But yeah, Zippy and George from Rainbow. Hello, Zippy. No, he doesn't sound like that. How does Zippy sound? Hello, it's me, Zippy. No, that's shit, isn't it? Any of the tweenies? No, they're not puppets. They're not puppets. Those are full-sized costumes, aren't they? We're not talking about people getting into costume. It would be like having Bungle there. Bungle was just a bloke in fancy dress, wasn't it? It keeps fucking going weird. Am I really yellow for you lot? Clangers. No clangers in there. I kind of remember it, but it was a long time ago, so I'll watch it again. Yeah, it's a big commitment of time, though. It's an hour long. A full-on hour as well, not an hour minus ads like you get with, I don't know, Come Dine With Me or Don't Tell the Bride or something like that. Looks like Warm Lighter. I don't know what I've done. I don't really know what I'm doing with the cameras. Did you see the original Bungle costume? Nightmare Fuel? No. Rainbow original Bungle. Ooh, that's fucking horrible. No, I've never seen this. Look at the state. This is horrible. Look at this. Thank you, whoever recommended this. That is obscene. That's absolutely disgusting, that, isn't it? How long did that last? See, even like Bungle Reinvented, it's not cute, is it? There's something sinister about Bungle, full stop. No disrespect if you're a fan or if Bungle is watching at home. I'll give you a bit of info on Bungle. Bungle is a character in the British children's television series Rainbow. He is a 10-year-old. He's a 10-year-old large brown furry bear. And he is played by various actors, but chiefly Stanley Bates. He was only 10. You're having a go at a kid. I'm having a go at a kid as well. But he was a cub, basically. Not really. No, because if you're a 10-year-old bear, you're a fully fledged bear, aren't you? You're not a kid anymore. How long do bears live? How long do brown bears live? 20 to 30 years, so he's middle-aged, actually. He's 10 years old, but he's middle-aged. Gets you thinking, doesn't it? On a Tuesday evening. Anyway, how are we all? Tell me about your weeks. What's new? Should be having a job. He had a job, didn't he? You know what? I don't even remember watching Rainbow. Like, I'm familiar with the cast of Rainbow. Great bunch of lads. No, don't get him down the mines. So he's now dead, I guess. Yeah, 100%. When did Rainbow start? Was it 70s or 80s? I feel like it might have been the 70s. Rainbow, British. That's not what I expected to be doing this evening. 1972. Oh, long gone. Long gone. And even if he was... How old is the oldest brown bear? The oldest brown bear, 39 years old. In captivity, they can live up to 48 years. So no, he's dead. He is dead. Bungle the bear is dead. But we might be watching him tonight, depending on what... Yeah, rest in peace, Bungle. Great bear. Great guy. Why is his colour relevant? A bear is a bear. Well, Vincent Dale, don't you fucking start. All right? I'm looking because I would assume that different species of bear, different categories of bear, what's the word that I'm looking at? Breeds of bear will have different life expectancies, won't they? Like some dogs, smaller dogs, live longer than big ones, I think. Something like that. Hey, we got a hype chest. This is exciting. We've got that Who's the Diva remote. Who's this diva remote? Cheers. So it is actually important. Rest in peace, Bungle, indeed. I've been unbearable since he has got... That's good, Moopy Moops. I enjoyed that. That was decent. Later, Rainbow used a deep-faked Bungle. That's not true. You're making things up. Anyway, how are we all? Is everybody feeling good? It's nice to see so many people. Are we excited for WrestleMania? I'm excited for WrestleMania. It's crept up, actually, which is weird to say because it's been a long old gap since the last premium live event. But no, not really. People are saying that the build's been really shit. I think there's been some good stuff and some not so good stuff. But I'm quite looking forward to it. Are you doing the 3-hour pre-shows? Of course we fucking are, Merry Midnight. We'll sit there like Wallies for the duration of Lord of the Rings, and we'll talk about however many matches it is. Sure, not as much as last year, but still excited. Yeah. Yeah, I feel the same. I feel the same. But last year was number 40, wasn't it? That's a big one. You've got to throw everything at it. This year, 41. Meaningless. You and Andrew on both nights. Correct. That is correct. 3 hours is way too long. Yeah, well, I enjoy it. We'll probably play a bit of the video game. We'll do some of the matches on the new... Because I've not even played 2K25 yet. I've not even given it a go. Andrew's going to thrash me on that. Completely thrash me. But yeah, I mean, you don't have to tune in, do you? You don't have to watch it all if you don't want to. Just pretend that the pre-show doesn't exist. Like WWE do, with no matches. Right, I'm going to start reading the things. Thank you very, very much, as always, for your support. It's lovely to see so many people here. I'm always excited for WrestleMania, even if the build is shit. That's it, isn't it? It's WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania. You never know what you're going to get. Pat Wynn, thank you very much. I've been here far too long. Me too, Pat Wynn. Thank you for 43 months. I wish I'd only been here for 43 months. Nathan's Blu-rays, thank you very much for 40 months. Hi, Adam. Happy WrestleMania week. What live streams will you be doing this week? I'm doing this one, mate. I might do SmackDown, the go home, but after Raw, which I didn't think was amazing or anything, I might not. You definitely got me for Saturday. You definitely got me for Sunday. You definitely got me for the Raw after Mania stream as well. Those are the three that I'm 100% committing to. If my sleep schedule's fucked, boom, SmackDown as well. We'll see. Is the stream lagging for anybody else? Oh, shit, am I connected through the VPN? I've been downloading films again, so I'm on the VPN. nordvpn.com/Carterholic. No. Should be alright. It might be a Twitch thing, you know? Not lagging here. You're fine. I'm not fucking streaming the Hall of Fame. Fuck that. I whinge about this every time somebody brings that up, but the Hall of Fame, they made us do one for What Culture once, and I think it was the worst bit of content that I've ever been a part of. Pat Wynn, thank you. Nathan, thank you. Big Cod Roger, thank you very much for 26 months. Happy Mania week, everyone. I've been going back and watching a lot of old stuff from Name Redacted to now, and I wanted to say a huge thank you to you and the lads for keeping me sane during my recovery from surgery and being able to watch Mania with some of you and the beautiful Andrew up the Cultaholic. Thank you, Roger. It's been a pleasure, mate. Thank you very, very much for still watching. It was very kind of you. Andrew, I'm not downloading Smut again. I'll tell you what I downloaded, completely legally. I downloaded Cult of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, and Child's Play. Oh, and the Highlander films. I've never seen them either. Anyway, moving on. Legally, I downloaded them all legally. Jack Tribe, thank you very much for 22 months. All right at the back. All right to you, Jack Tribe. Thank you. Cheers. Blossom Backspin, thank you for 8 months. Sup, Adam? Can we get a feet cam, maybe? No particular reason. No, you're not allowed to do it. You're not allowed. If my feet incidentally appear on stream, like if I were to walk to the back of the room or something and lift my leg up, I'm allowed to do that. But if the feet are the focal point of the stream, then you've got a big problem. You're not allowed to just be a foot streamer. That's a thing. I might get away with it on kick.com or what else? What's the other one? Rumble. But no feet tonight, I'm afraid. I'm not walking to the back of the room. Stop bullying. El Presidente, thank you very much for 50 months. Bless you. Thank you. All right to you too. Nice to see you, mate. Thank you for your support. Joe New, thank you very much for 31 months. It's Jimbo. Looking good tonight, leader. Thanks for making Tuesdays special. Thank you for being here and letting me make Tuesdays special. Cheers. That's very, very kind of you. And I don't feel all right, so that's very nice of you to say. Jack JD Bradshaw, thank you very much for 49 months. Ahoy, hoy, Adam. Hope all is grand. Solid lineup, especially the Weakest Link Puppet Special. Will be a nostalgia trip for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other ones that are in there. What are those two leprechauns off? They're traditional Irish leprechauns. And immediately I thought, oh, is that off the Rainbow Riches fruit machines? Just pick something up off the floor That's your first time chatting. It's always the fucking weird first time chat there from Shim. Just pick something off the floor every now. My feet are just feet. There's nothing remarkable about my feet. They're fine. They're just feet. They are just. Why do you want to see them? You don't want to. They were called Sage and Onion. What? And what were they off of? Was it Ant and Dec? Podge and Rog sounds right. I think it's Podge and Rog, you know. Spudgun. No, yeah, it's Sage and Onion. Podge and Rog is off something else. I recognise Podge and Rog. That is from A Scare at Bedtime. No, the Podge and Rod Show. TV talk show broadcast and art. It's not that one. Different leprechauns. Different. No, my feet aren't called Sage and Onion. Fucking hell. Adam Pachiti's Geordie Hero, thank you very much for 16 months. Hey up and welcome to Pachiti's Corner. I didn't do the A up properly. I can't do the P that he does. Ooh, A up. I can't. He needs really moist lips. Let's give it a go. Disgusting. A up. No, I can't do it. He's like that, isn't he? Happy Mania week to all of you and all that. Any hints toward the Mania punishment? I don't even know what it is, mate. Will anyone be getting smelly? No. Will anyone be listening to Matt Hardy laughing? Not to my knowledge. I'm out of the fucking Hell in a Smell. No more. Will anyone be dealing with stomach ulcers? No, I really fucking hope not. Hope it's good anyway. Have a good stream, pal. Well, we've committed to something fucking massive, but I don't know what it is at all. So, no idea. Tune in on the night and find out what Andrew's doing. Rusty Shackleford, thank you very much for the bits. Good evening, Supreme Leader. Hope you're well. Did you know that nobody described the Titanic as unsinkable until after it sank? Really? The closest quote was one of the designers saying the ship was state-of-the-art and as unsinkable as practical to be. I can picture the front cover of it. It was after the fact, wasn't it? Wasn't there like a newspaper that went, the unsinkable ship has sunk? Something like that. That's really interesting. Can't believe it sank, rest in peace. Well, loads of people died. Yeah, rest in peace to the Titanic passengers. Do I need to say that? It was ages ago. Yeah. Loopy Leo, thank you. With WrestleMania week upon us, it's time to celebrate the 4-year anniversary of when Adam cried because everyone donated. Oh, that was really nice. That was very, very, very unexpected. I mean, you're always a very generous lot, but it was really nice, that. Also, the 4-year anniversary. And I didn't cry. Did I cry? I welled up a bit. I'm very easy to make cry. Also, the 4-year anniversary of the first and only time we watched Chris Jericho's Downfall. What an awful show that was. That was the best of the night as well. That's the fucking worst thing. Didn't we do, like, America... What is it? America's Dumbest Criminals? And was it Dog the Bounty Hunter or something? It was all right, wasn't it? You know what? If that was, I don't know, Stephen Mulhern presenting Downfall, we'd be watching it every week. It's just because it's American. Lloydie Gaga, thank you very much for 49 months. Can we expect AJ Hazard in the Battle Royal on Friday? I'm making no claims as to whether or not I'll be there. But considering I just said that I might live stream it, I probably won't be there. Yeah, El Dude Brothers, thank you. Wasn't Bungle named in the U-Tree investigation? No, he's a big fucking bear. He's a big bear. He's not done any of that. Don't. John Eiley, thank you very much. Evening, Adam. Hope you're well. If you need something to add for the stream, try a show called Interceptor. I'm familiar with. We've done Interceptor once before. No, wait. Did we do Interceptor? We did it on the fucking trot all the time, didn't we? Is this the? No, this one. I'm thinking of the other one with the. Yeah, we did one episode of this, and it was a bit boring, wasn't it? It wasn't all that. Lovely to see you, by the way, John. I don't mean to just come on and slag off your show recommendation. I appreciate every recommendation. I had a big old influx, by the way, this week, and apologies for not getting back to any of you. I had a big influx of people recommending shows. I had about 6 or 7 emails, so apologies for not getting back to anybody, but thank you very much for all the recommendations. I do take them seriously, and I will look through them. And then I'll ignore them and do Bullseye again or something. Wait, that's not true. We'll get to some of them. Wadey, thank you very much. Brand new subscriber. Appreciate you, Wadey. Cheers. NJ Starling, thank you very much for 58 months. 33 tomorrow and WrestleMania weekend coming up. Big winner. Hope Mafu likes Weakest Link since puppets make everything better. You're not wrong, pal. You know, I feel bad even doing it. It feels like it should be Matthew's thing. It's just out of ideas. That's me, Dio. Thank you very much. Here we go. Fucking Shag, Marry, Kill. Jabba the Hutt, Hagrid, Winnie the Pooh. What? I don't know anything about Jabba the Hutt, so I'm going to kill Jabba the Hutt because it's just a big worm, isn't it? I don't even know if Jabba the Hutt is a man or a woman. It's a worm, isn't it? So I'll kill Jabba the Hutt. Hagrid, Robbie Coltrane, great guy. I'll marry Hagrid because he's got a pure heart, hasn't he? Hagrid's a really nice character. He doesn't turn out to be like a wr'un in the Harry Potter universe. I don't really know anything about Harry Potter, but I think he's a good guy up until the end. So I'll marry Hagrid, which means I'm shagging Winnie the Pooh. Cool. Pachiti 4pm, thank you very much. Oh, I love a man. Have you seen Peter Andre's new movie in which he dresses up as a Jamaican and has dreads and a Jamaican accent? Somehow reminded me of you. That's not real. Nobody's casting Peter Andre in a film, let alone that film. What does that mean? Peter Andre movie. What am I searching in? What's it called? Peter Andre movie. Jafaken. It's called Jafaken. This isn't real. This isn't real. It fucking is. It's only got 900 views. Oh, shall we watch it? Oh, this looks fucking dreadful already. No fucking way. 900. It was uploaded a day ago. It's got 918 views. One of the comments just says, you know, this film was ridiculous enough. It might work. Right, we'll have a look. We'll have a look, okay? See where we're going with this. Let me just check, because I've not sorted my audio out, predictably. It's not working. Why isn't that working? That's Peter Andre, by the way. Are you allowed to do this? I don't think you're allowed to do this. It's not coming through. Advanced audio properties. No. Properties. Yep. Headphones. Boom.
Troublemaker. I wasn't always that person, you know.
You said it was urgent. What is it?
It's Nan. I need 35 grand to pay for her care home fees.
35?
35,000. Bollocks. How am I going to get the money?
Get a job, like the rest of us.
And who's going to hire me? I thought maybe I could do a job like the old days.
Do you actually remember what happened on the last job?
We're 42 seconds in and he's not Jamaican yet. And I can't see how he's going to turn into a Jamaican, given the plot that we've seen so far. I thought it was Jake Hager as well. Did look like him, didn't it?
Remember
I recognise one of them.
job?
No, I didn't. It's got a bloody nose.
Can't believe it, man. You resemble my father so much. He leave about 3 million US. Nothing now go and tell my father land from jail, you know?
3 million.
You want to go to Jamaica? Pose as this Jamaican gangster. Steal all his dough and then hope to live.
I mean, all I've got to do is learn the Jamaican accent.
If you're ready for die, who am I to try and stop you?
Here we go.
Pat was not just a dialect. It's a way of life. An attitude.
You know what? It looks so bad. I can't even tell if it's a comedy or not. Stop saying Belegda. Don't know what that means. I think it's meant to be. It looks fucking awful.
Let them know man say that. Kill man alright. Blup, blup.
That wasn't half bad. I couldn't do that. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do that. But that wasn't actually terrible. No, I'm not going to do it. What did he say?
Let them know man say that. Kill man alright. Blup, blup.
I don't think that's him talking. I think they Foleyed that in. I'm not 100%. I think they've actually hired a Jamaican guy. He's that good. He is that good. But the words didn't match up with the lips, did it? I think it was dubbed.
An attitude.
One more.
Let them know man say that. Kill man alright. Blup, blup.
No. That's dubbed. That's dubbed. They've hired a real Jamaican man to do that.
Find it.
Careful. Gotta be careful. It's on YouTube. You can watch it through just in case there's something happening there. I'm not gonna give it a go, am I? Well, it doesn't even look that low budget. Is there more information on this? Jafaken. 2024. Peter Andre debuts disturbing fake Jamaican accent in bonkers new movie trailer. It's not got a Wikipedia page yet. It just leads you to Peter Andre's Instagram when you search Jafakin. Gaza, a small-time crook, seeks 35 grand for his grand's care. He overhears a tip, devising a scheme. In 21 days, he must master Jamaican culture to execute a fraud in London and Jamaica, facing life-threatening risks. I want to see the budget. Where does it say the budget? Oh, I don't have an IMDb Pro, and it doesn't say it anywhere. It's an hour and 41 minutes long. An hour and 41... It looks fucking... No, there is no voice actor credited, is there? Do you reckon that was actually Peter Andre? That's not... I was going to say I'll go and see it. That's not making the pictures, is it? That's not... You're not going to be able to see that at the cinema. Call him? Who? Peter Andre? What are you on about? The fuck are you on about? Can we watch it next week? What, Jafakin? No. It looks dreadful. It looks really, really bad. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to watch it. Thank you for the heads up, by the way. That's something else. We move on. Das me Dio. Thank you very much. 30 months. Whoa, that was fucking loud. Thank you. Big Cod Roger. 5 gifted subs, mate. Thank you ever so much. That's really lovely of you. Thank you very, very much, Big Cod Roger. And congratulations to Sashtin. Hope I've said that right. Unlikely Maths. Almost to Diner. Joshi Shul. And Youthful Steph. Thank you, Roger. That's really lovely. Thank you very, very much, mate. Cheers. Kingdom's Muse. I know you like cats, so have a picture of my friend's cat. Yes, I have friends. It's a nice cat. I don't want to show the cat. It is a lovely cat, that, isn't it? It's just a big white cat. Just a big, very fluffy. You know what? Since owning shoes, cats with ears, which is probably 99% of cats, they look weird to me. I'm so used to shoes' stupid little coconut head with a lack of ears that when I see a cat, especially with fucking monstrous ears like that, in the nicest possible way, they're big ears. They're big ears. Looks weird. Thank you, Kingdoms News. Maisie, thank you very much. All right, it's Mania week. I'm not massively excited, really, but I'm forcing my boyfriend to watch it with me, and he's never seen any wrestling, so I'm looking forward to explaining all the Shield lore to him. Wish me luck. Who do you reckon Paul Heyman's leaving with? I think it's Seth. I really think he's leaving with Seth. I think Seth's picking up the win here, and I think he's pinning Roman. Again, it is Seth, isn't it? I'm glad I'm not... Yeah, it's Seth. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. And you know what? That'd be fucking amazing. Seth is a Paul Heyman guy. I think that'd be really fun. People saying Lesnar. Could happen. Tom Dak, thank you so much, mate. 500 bits. That's really kind of you. Hey, Adam, this might be my last time watching live as work commitments have changed. Thanks for the awesome cunts. And if you could keep your Todger out of frame when Jet is on screen so the VOD stays up, that would be grand. I'll do my best, mate. I don't think we've got Jet tonight. Price is Right. Airline. Gazza's on Airline. Paul Gascoigne. And she wasn't a puppet. She's a real human lady. So she's not going to be on Weakest Link. But play it by ear. But best of luck with everything, mate. If I don't catch you live again, I appreciate you being here for so long. Thank you very, very much. Corrosion Audio, thank you very much for 29 months. All right, leader, mini recommendation for nostalgia value. James May's Top Toys is a show about old toys we probably remember. That the older folks among us, yourself, Spudgun, etc., probably all had as kids. I feel like have we done it? No, we did Top 100 Toys or something. Who was that with? And I was wound up by the fact that lots and lots of things that I liked as a kid, they were missing. But yeah, that's not a bad shout, actually. Is that the one where he did a whole episode about Lego, where he built a Lego house, or is that something else? I quite like James May. Of the 3 of the Top Gear ones, I think Richard Hammond is a dirty little rat-faced cunt. I can't stand Hammond. He's a schoolyard bully, isn't he? He's the one that hangs around with the bully, isn't he? But he knows he's got his big mate, Jeremy Clarkson, to back him up. Clarkson, obviously a bit of an arsehole. Tell us how you really feel. Well, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Hammond, rat-faced cunt. Said it. He's the bully's mate. He hides behind the bully when it all kicks off. James May seems alright, doesn't he? He's okay. You're wrong. You're not wrong. Am I wrong? Hammond is alright. He was good on Brainiac and Total Wipeout. Yeah. I think he's a fine presenter. And actually, first impressions, quite a likeable man. But there's something sinister about Hammond. Watch the Stuart Lee bit. It's really fucking funny. Really funny. Moostrich, thank you very much for 8 months. Wicked, wicked. The bungle is massive. Wicked, wicked. The bungle is massive. That was... Rest in peace to all of our fallen comrades. Thank you very much, Moostrich. Thank you very much. Isaac the King. It just came out, all right? It just came out. Isaac, Adam, can you turn that fan on? I'm a bit warm right now. What's your favourite cider brand? I quite like Dixon's. I know what you're doing there. I know what the joke about Dixon's ... cider is. So you can fuck off. I don't have a favourite cider brand because I don't really like cider. But I'll occasionally, and I don't even know if it is really cider because it's an alcopop, I'll have a Copperberg or an Old Moot or something like that. Very Peter Andre of you there. Yeah, well, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to do that. Cayman cider. Fuck off! Fuck off! How does an alchemist please his wife? Elixir. Elixir? That's good, yeah, elixir. Yeah, Copperberg's nice, isn't it? Copperberg's nice. Old Moot. What's the other one that do all the fancy flavours? Any of those, but they're not really cider. Are they? They probably are, technically, but they're not. Cider's apple, isn't it? I used to drink Rattler occasionally when I was in Cornwall. Gives me mad heartburn, though. I'm an ale man. I'm an ale man. But I don't drink that much at all anymore. Ash Jamming, thank you very much. And I'm not turning the fan on, Isaac, no. If you thought the Jafakan trailer was bad, wait until you find out Andre's a co-producer and actually has his own money in it. Balegna! Well, that makes sense, because who the fuck would invest in that? Of course he is. Of course he's... yeah. Did he write the thing? It's just a terrible idea. Inches and Aspels. Oh, I've seen Inches. They got the nice glasses covered in apples, aren't they? I don't think I've ever had an Aspels. I bet you're partial to a bishop's finger. I don't mind a bishop's finger. I don't. Not all ciders are apple, Adam. You can make it from different foods. Fruits, I assume. Probably not foods. Fruits are foods, though. Yeah, sure, but it's not. If you picture a cider, you're picturing an apple cider, aren't you? Let's not get pedantic. Jorge, thank you very much. Adam, since it's WrestleMania week, what are your top 5 foods/drinks to have while watching Mania? Well, I don't eat when I'm watching Mania because I live stream it and nobody wants to hear me chewing. If you can do it in your best Jamaican accent, I'll gift a sub too. I almost fucking did that then. I almost said something that would have actually got me cancelled. Well, I'm not going to do it in a Jamaican accent. I'm not going to do it in a... Fucking hell, I was that close. Literally, I could feel my mouth preparing to say what I was going to say. And I'm really glad I didn't. Foods and drinks, I really like umbongo. That's very, very tasty. I like reggae sauce. I like... no, I'm not going to... Space Invaders. Space Raiders, not Space Invaders. I like... Yeah, Vinto's lovely. Red Stripe. Fuck off. Fucking... I don't know. Chips. I like chips. Yeah, it really was, Stewie. It really, really was. What's Sweet Baby Ray's? I don't know what that means. Okay, we're moving on. I like all sorts. Coronation Chicken. I loved Coronation Chicken. B of H, thank you very much. Evening Leader, would you rather scream Belegda loudly every time you eat something delicious or every time you hear your name? I think the way to go with that is when I hear my name. Because if I hear my name, the chances are that the person saying my name is going to know who I am because they know my name. So if I'm in the office and, I don't know, Owen next to me goes, "Oh, Adam," and I go, "Belegda," that's okay, isn't it? Because he would just get used to it very quickly. But if I eat something delicious, the chances are that I'm out at a fancy restaurant. I don't know why I'm saying fancy. I don't go to fancy restaurant. The chances are that I'm out in Wimpy or something. And then I eat a delicious Wimpy burger, a bender in a bun. Belegda. That's a problem, isn't it? Can we move on from this Belegda stuff now? Can we move on? That's what I'd go for. Isaac, have you eaten dinner yet? No, I've not. I've not had time. I had a lovely chili. Might go for a walk later, maybe. I don't know yet. Can you give a good impression of Stephen D from Kent, please? No, I obviously can't do that. For obvious reasons, you know I can't do that. Ugh. Anyway, right, okay, I'm going to roll the intro, and then we're going to... No, I'm not. I'm going to do the games first, aren't I? The shitty games that everybody's fed up of already. So we're going for Tescodal first. We're 33 minutes in. I'm not doing Donkey Kong either. It is Greek yogurt, or yogurt, for the Americans watching. You get a week of freshness on it. It's 500 grams. I want to say about... It looks like a small pot, but 500 grams... Is that going to be about a pint of yogurt? How much does yogurt weigh? I would say that's about £1. Its finest. £1.60 is what I'm going for. I don't know what you lot have got. Up. Oof. £2. Oh, wow. That's pricey. That is pricey. I think doing Tescodal is a really horrible weekly reminder of how unaffordable everything is now. £2.50 down from there. There's meat in the middle, but I might have fucked this, you know. Got it. £2.30. Just. Oh, hey, sorry for almost getting you cancelled, Adam. I do it to myself, mate. It's okay. For a more fun question, what are your top 3 punishments you want Andrew to do when you beat him in the WrestleMania predictions? Oh, I was about to say shave his head. Bit pointless, isn't it? I've lost my eyebrows before. God, we've done so much. Pube pizza, obviously. What are I'm trying to think of the ones that, back when we used to talk about them more, I've turned down in the past. Because there are some things that, for obvious reasons, I won't do. And I'm trying to think of the ones... Pube pizza gets brought up a lot, which is pizza with pubes on it. A punch in the... I couldn't... there's no way. I'm not a violent man. Host a quiz show on a random track. They're the ones that I don't think Andrew would like, is public humiliation. So maybe that's the way to go with it. He's too nice. He's such a lovely bloke. I don't like seeing people get punished at all. A 20-foot cock and balls, man. What are you talking about? I could send him back to the hotel, couldn't I? I wonder what it's like now. Somebody did tell me not that long ago that it's changed into a more respectable, or was it? It might have just been a chicken shop or something. I can't really remember. Okay, Bandle. It's this one. 1980. Easy. Okay, this could be it. I'm feeling good about this. Let me just check the audio. That's very loud. There's a lot going on here with the drums. Doesn't ring a bell though. It's very recognisable, isn't it? If you know it. 1980. I'm just gonna go for a random Queen song because I don't know. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Is it Radio Gaga? Bollocks. I recognise this. All night long, you shook me all night long. You shook me all night long. Into, come on, here we fucking go. I think they're local, aren't they? Or at least one of them is. He's done it. He's done it into really, really happy with that. Did anybody get that just from the drums? He is a Geordie hero, isn't he? The little schoolboy. That one. It's a great song. I don't really know much about AC/DC, but that's a really lovely song, that, isn't it? You shook me all night long. Okay, we move on to Pop Idol, which is our album cover. Ugh, no idea. No, I don't have a fucking clue on that one. I can't even work out what that is. It looks like a big mushroom or something. Bob Marley. It's Bob Marley's Rastaman Vibration. It's not. Nah, it's no help still. I'll go for a different Bob Marley. He did like green. It's not Exodus, I don't think. Natty Dread. Nope. What is that? Oh, is it Lou Reed? Is that Lou Reed? Transformer. Bollocks. It's Susan Boyle. That's fucking... I recognise that anyway. That's Subo. It's Susan Boyle's I Dreamed a Dream. It is. That's a fucking good one. There you go. Got it in 3. Banger. This is getting muted. Featuring Wild Horses. Cry Me a River. Not the fucking Justin Timberlake one. Cry Me a River. It's not, is it? No, it's not. Daydream Believer. It's a lovely upbeat song, and she's made it fucking miserable, hasn't she? Old Subo. Amazing Grace, because of course that's on there. The End of the World. Not the REM song. No, I don't recognise that. I thought it was that's great, it starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes, that one. Silent Night. Just one random Christmas song on there. Yeah, what the fuck? Do a Christmas album, Subo. Beautiful. Okay, we move on to Cover Quest, which is our video game. That immediately says, oh, is that Prototype or is that Tom Clancy? They're the two that spring to mind. But I feel like Prototype could be the bloody WWF logo down there, couldn't it? But I can't think of one with like a black and white cover. I think that's Prototype, because I used to play that. I reckon that's Prototype 2. Should I go Prototype 1? I might be totally wrong here. Metro. I know what that game is. That looks like it says Metro. Oh, fucking no idea. Exodus? It's one of the... I've never played Metro games, but I can read that it says Metro, so I'll just go through these. Does that say Detroit under it? Was that one of them? Oh, this is my last go. Metro... Could that say Detroit? I'm not sure. Oh, I don't want to get this wrong. Metro. Doesn't say 2023 on it. Last Night, that's too long. Zero Mission? No, there's too many words. Wow, fucking hell. Which one's this? Metro. Well, that's too long for 2023. That white text under it. So I'm guessing it's Zero Mission. Fuck sticks. Mother's cunt. Bollocks. Got it wrong. Fucked it there, didn't I? Is that a good game? Is it like Call of Duty? It looks a bit like Call of Duty. No idea. And we finish off with the movie poster. I don't know. Flipper? Looks like it could be a dolphin. What films have got dolphin? No, it's not Flipper. Is it Glengarry Glen Ross? I feel like I ask that all the time. Glengarry, it's not even on there. It looks like Mario, but he's blue. Mario? No? The fuck is that? Oh, I need a bit more. I need a bit more. Not Donnie Darko, is it? Nope. Looks like a big egg chair with someone in it. What's got a big egg chair in it? Nah, no idea what that is. A bit more. Is it a submarine? There's a film called Submarine, isn't there? Nope. No, I can't work that out. I've only got 2 more guesses after this. Okay, it's a head. It's a head with something in it. They're real people inside a head. What the fuck is that? I don't have a clue. And I can't read it either. It's too small. It's too small. I can't figure that out. So it's a woman that looks like Barbara Streisand in a jumpsuit in a head. What does that say? Home is... Does that say home at the beginning? Home is... No, fuck it. is. It's got is in it. A Brief History of Time. Something is. A Star is Born. That's not 1954 though, is it? Something is. Something is. I think. It's none of these. I don't know. Persepolis. That's not the Being John Malkovich cover. In the Being John Malkovich, yeah, load of you got it, whatever. Isn't that loads of bald fellas? They've all. I've seen the poster to this because I was going to download it to watch it. Well, I'll never get round to watching it. Isn't it loads of people with a bald head looking like Michael Stipe? Well, I can tell it's a different cover, Jorge. That's not even got a bald fella on it, unless that's the bald fella. That's the wrong cover. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I'm not having that. That's the theatre poster. It's not good enough. And it's fucked my fucking thing up as well. 22 out of 24 now, because I couldn't even read it. British cover is different. Is that what it is? Walker, nice to see you, by the way. Thank you very, very much. Right. There's your games for the week. You know what? I pretend not to enjoy them. But when you get one right, that is a good feeling. When I got fucking AC/DC in 2, Subo in 3, that makes me feel good inside. Plenty of opportunities for that as well with the weakest link. I might get some questions correct. Belegda 1. Why are you done with me? What have I done? You're faking me crazy over here with worry. Sorry for all these things that I've done. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm not going to shake my keys. Isaac, thank you very much. Cheers, Belegda 1, by the way. How was your week? It was okay. Thank you for asking. Mine was okay. What shot would you most like to pour milk on your head while showing the staff your set of keys? Well, I don't want to make a mess. That was a trend, wasn't it? 10 odd years ago, people going in, what was it called? Like milking or something, where people would go in, get the gallon challenge. Was it the gallon challenge? The gallon of milk challenge, where people would just fucking lob stuff up in the air. And I just thought, somebody's got to clean that up, haven't they? What was it? Would I most like to pour milk on my head? Oh, I don't know. Smiths? WH Smiths? Maybe? Because they're shit, aren't they? They are shit. Not the milking challenge. You know what I mean? You remember those videos where some little fucking 18-year-old American scroty teenager would go, whoa, I've fallen over and drop it everywhere. WH Smith, I've not got an answer to that. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You can't make me. Jazz Magnet says, good evening, Pachisi. Hope you and Shoes are doing well. Thank you very much. Cheers. After a ball ache day, get Belegda. Just wanted to take a moment to call out that bitch Sharon Goodman. Shabba, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Jazz Magnet as well. Appreciate you all. What should we kick off with tonight? We'll do weakest link in the middle. Let's do Price is Right. Let's do Price is Right. Then we'll do the weakest link. Then we'll do Airline. How does that sound? Everybody happy? Let me just check the audio. Oh, he's got it spot on right there. Look at that. Okay, let's roll. Jack J.D. Bradshaw's magnificent intro. Absolutely flawless intro there by me. Well done, Adam. Heads up, this is from a 2000 episode, so think in prices from 25 years ago. I love this show. This is one of my favourites to do, actually. It's never that funny, but I think it's fun to do. Dan Lockie, thank you ever so much for 38 months, my friend. Cheers.
Here we go. It's Britain's brightest game show. Bruce's Price is Right. Thank you for that fantastic applause. Was that all for me? Yeah. Well, now I'm going to give you a round of applause. Well, you're not that good. All right, but it's still nice to see you,
Shite.
you. And now let's meet the stars of our show, whoever you are.
Paul Harper, come on down!
Right, Paul. Yeah, the quality's pretty shocking, but what can you do?
Gene Render!
That's literally the Queen. Right there, behind her. Gene Rinder.
Terry Ratcliffe, come on down!
Terry, I haven't got a favourite yet. Actually, his outfit. Like a posh Steve Irwin. Has any of you seen Steve Irwin's kid? I can't remember the name of the bloke. What a lovely little boy. He's 20 odd years old or something now. No, not David. What's his name? Is it Robert Irwin? What a fucking sweetheart he is. I've had 2 videos recommended to me on Instagram Reels recently. One was some woman trying to give her phone number to him, and he played it off. Cool as a cucumber. He was awesome. And then the second one, both his kids. Oh, maybe this was a different one. 2 blonde lads. Anyway, the second one, he rescued a lovely little chameleon from the middle of the road. This chameleon was about to get squashed by a pickup truck or something. They're so nice, aren't they? And he saves this chameleon from the middle of the road. They're lovely. And it feels real as well. They feel like genuinely nice people. I'm glad we're all on the side of Robert Irwin. B of H, thank you. Would you rather fight off a chicken every time you open your front door, or a full-grown goose every time you use the toilet? Pisses and shits, are we talking? Oh, the chicken. Yeah, 100% the chicken. How often do I open my front door? Probably twice a day. If I leave the house, twice a day, I could just, I wouldn't even have to fight a chicken. I could just jump on it. Geese are vicious, aren't they? How many wheeze do I have a day? 3 wheeze a day? Probably. Plus a dirt. So yeah, 100 chicken. That's really easy. Oh yeah, I could just use the back door. Good thinking. Genghis, thank you. Good day, Mush. Hope you're well. Just finished packing my bag for my flight to Vegas tomorrow morning. Oh, I have a brilliant time, mate. I've never been to SmackDown or Raw, so buzzing is an understatement. That's amazing. Have a really, really good time. And yeet to you too, Genghis Khan. I hope he wins just for you.
Debbie!
Only 3 wheeze a day. Well, what's the average? Yeah, 3. First thing in the morning. One after a coffee or a game of sups at work, and then one in the evening. 8! Fuck off. Average week. Average peas per day. Fuck off. I'm really dehydrated, aren't I? An average person urinates between 6 and 8 times a day. Sorry, your fucking question was... Let's assume I'm a normal person, apparently, who wheezes 6 to 8 times per day. You want me to fight a full-grown goose 6 to 8 times a day, or a chicken realistically twice, maybe 4 times at the max? I'm doing at least 10 a day. Is that healthy? I've got a really small bladder as well. Should I be doing... I think I'm dehydrated. Alex! Lovely to see you, mate. Hello, Adam. Hope everything is good. I overslept at the start of Cunt because I'm not feeling so well. Love you all. What's up? Are you okay? Are you alright? I've been feeling poorly today. Alex, get well soon, mate. And Kenny Sim, thank you very much. You won't be saying that after you piss/shit yourself because you have to fight a fucking goose every time before you use the toilet. You won't be saying that after you piss. That's another good point, isn't it? Chicken, front door open, bang, on the neck. Destroy it or just crush the skull. If I'm using the toilet, I probably need the toilet quite quickly. So the annoyance of having to murder a goose every time Just under the weather. Get well soon, Alex. It's not a nice thing to do, Adam. Well, animals are the same, aren't they? I don't want to kill a chicken or a goose, to be honest. Isaac, thank you very much. What match are you most excited for at Mania? I'm really intrigued by Charlotte versus Tiffany at this point. The triple threat, for sure, with Heyman and the boys. I have no idea how Cena Cody's going to go. I think Cena's winning, but I don't know. There's nothing that I'm not looking forward to at least a little bit. Obviously, some matches I'm a bit more hyped for than others, but no, I think the card's pretty decent. Me personally, I'm looking forward to the very good built match of the New Day and War Raiders. Yeah, okay, that's one of the... Yeah, fair. P.S. Can we watch some Bamzuki or Emmerdale soon? No, obviously not. Thank you. Texas Goose. Thank you. A brand new subscriber there. Texas Goose. I wouldn't kill you. I wouldn't beat you up if I needed the toilet. Thank you, Texas Goose. That's lovely of you. Cheers.
Brown, come on down!
Who was that? Debbie Brown, was it?
You are the first 4 contestants on Bruce's Price is Right.
Come on then, my darling.
All right, lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, Paul, welcome, welcome. And who are you here with?
Here my friends from up there, university, all my friends.
Oh, all from the university. And you, Gene, I loved your entrance. You were like a tiger. In that outfit you came on and you pounced down there. It was lovely. A good bit of reaction. And Terry, you seem a very popular guy at the back there. All right, and what do you do?
We're nurses from Swindon.
Nurses? Are you really? From Swindon?
We've got to back the nurse, haven't we?
Wonderful job, all of you. You know, thank goodness for the nurses.
Clap for the
male
NHS.
and
Thank
female.
goodness.
Yes, but...
Male and female. He didn't need to say that. He didn't need to say that at all. Yeah, that's real hair, I think.
And Debbie, all right, and you were coming down the stairs. Oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, what am I doing here? All right, and what do you do, darling?
I work for a magazine company.
Do you ever publish things about me? What kind of a magazine is it? Not one of those, is
You
it?
get a single spread and not a double, so it's a nice one.
Oh, yeah. Well, give me a nice double then. A nice double spread, dear.
I will.
I'll see you about it later. Anyway, we've got bigger things on our
Sure.
minds at the moment. One of you's going to take this home.
Talk about a walkabout. This exciting cordless telephone has a range of 300 meters, 8 hours of talk time, and a memory for up to 200 names and numbers. One base unit.
It's a fancy shape, isn't it? See, 2,000, I was thinking immediately, I don't know, 80 odd quid. But the shape, I want to push it up a little bit. Oh, I don't know, 90 quid. I'm going to lock in at 90 quid for that. It's got features.
Serves up to 6 handsets.
Oh, that's a special one. That is a special one. Paul,
See, special one.
You're going to be the first to bid.
Right, 189.
189.
That's pricey.
189.
They weren't cheap, were they?
Tigress.
I think that's too high.
199. Terry. 170. Okay, and Debbie.
220.
220.
220. Right, the
We're miles off here, aren't we?
actual price, you were all quite a lot out. The actual price we were looking for is 300.
Fuck off. Just look for what Spudgun said and copy it. He's not even said anything. He's not even said anything.
And 29.
329 quid. Fucking hell. When he said you're miles off, I thought it was way down.
Yes.
Debbie's
You
done
are
it.
the winner, Debbie. That really is a very special phone. And I wish you well to use it. Give me a ring sometime. All right, Debbie? Okay,
Bruce.
but how would you like to win this, my love?
A 2-seater watercraft. Having great fun on water is as easy as falling off this, and getting back
That would
on
be going
is easy
straight
too,
on eBay.
with the padded reboarding platform. This sturdy 718cc craft is easy to handle and comes with extra fuel capacity. And this fabulous prize can be yours tonight if the price is right.
Isn't that lovely?
I don't have a clue on what one of those has set you back.
Now then, this is our side-by-side game.
7,500?
Very simple game. If you think the jet ski is worth 7,552.
Yeah.
Then
Oh, the
side
crowd
by
say
side,
no.
put it that way. If you think it goes the other way, 5,275.
People seem to think it's
already made up
£5
their
grand.
mind. It can be side by side that way. Anyway, you're going to do it. It's in your hands. All right, so step up to it. Don't forget, if you want it to be
Just go with the
7,000
crowd, didn't you?
something Or 5,000 something. Now, would you want some help? I think they're saying.
Not a clue.
There we are. Right.
People
well,
seem
if
happy.
It is £5,275. It will be yours. Simon, is it? Yes!
There you go.
It is!
He's won the jet ski.
Oh! So you can go over and play with it now. All right, but don't go too far because we'll see you later on in the Showcase Showdown. Away you go, darling. Good luck. Lovely. Now we have a space left in contestants' row. Who's it going to be, Peter?
Hazel Folly! Come on down!
Hello, Hazel. How are you?
I agree, Digital Dog. It is a fucking lame game. When some of them are so much fun. Like, you got the little ski bloke. What's that called? Is it that Plinko or is that a different one? All you got to do with that is just go left or right. It is rubbish, isn't it? And they do that one all the time.
Happy group there. Anyway, welcome. Who are you with?
Preston Fire Brigade.
Oh, the Preston Fire Brigade. People that do another wonderful
Really
job of
nice,
work.
yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Got to back them as well.
Hazel, say hello to the gang. Don't get too friendly because it's bidding time once again.
A fanciful flower stall. This mobile stall will look lovely as a garden feature. It's 6 foot 6 inches high and
That
with
is
a slatted
fucking
wooden
shit.
base over wrought iron wheels, it'll look splendid, filled with foliage and flowers.
What a flower.
You got to have the right garden for that. Trying to think in the garden centre, what would they charge for that? I mean, it's just it's cast iron, bit of wood. Doesn't look cheap though, does it? 400 quid? I reckon. I'll lock in at 400.
What a flower seller. All right, Hazel, you've just joined us. Make a bid.
420.
420.
420.
420, Hazel says. Paul.
275.
275, right. The Tigress, Jean.
395.
395. 395. Thank you, Jean. And Terry.
300.
300, right. The actual price we were all looking for is 399, Jean.
Oh, she done well there. The Tigress.
Come on, dear. Take me, take me. Well done. And I can see you with that flower stall. Isn't it pretty?
It's lovely.
It really is
Yes,
lovely.
it
You've got
is.
you're a nice big garden.
Yes.
You can run around in that.
Yes,
Oh, that's
I can.
wonderful. But anyway, we've got other stuff coming along now. How would you, Jean, like to win this?
A mini motorbike!
Spot on for
This
Jean, that.
classic 1000cc V-twin with its electronic fuel injection is an effortless performer. With its
I never know with
twin-star
vehicles.
aluminium frame, groundbreaking
9 grand?
dynamics and rumbling horsepower, you'd expect to find it on a racetrack. And get this, it's a prize worth nearly £8,000.
Wasn't that far off. What you got to do?
Well, I could just see Jean on that, couldn't you? The Flying Tigress. There she goes. All right, then. Well, now, you know we're going to play our favourite game. That's it, Plinko. The good thing
Plinko's
about
a fun
Plinko
one.
is I can give you a Plinko disc just for standing there so beautifully. All right, then? But
I guess the benefit to that previous game is you've literally, even if you don't have a fucking clue, you've got a 50-50 chance of winning, haven't you? Plinko, a bit more tricky.
I'm going to give you 3 chances.
Is
to win 3 more
600cc good?
discs.
That's really high, isn't it? If my knowledge of Mario Kart is anything to go by, 600cc is really fucking quick. What's Jean going to do with that?
Are we ready?
Yes.
So let's have the first one. Listen very carefully.
This real fun camera takes tiny instant photos in a shake. Indoors, sunny
29.
or cloudy, it doesn't matter, it's a snap.
Although they might
Right.
subsidise
Is
it to get you to buy the
£19?
film. 29.
29. Let me know.
19.
£19. Is it £19, please, Leah? Yes.
Bargain.
I can give you another Plinko disc. There we are. The next one coming up. Listen again.
A hinged lid, fully automatic cordless kettle. Easy to fill, safe to handle, and fine.
You'd
to
hope
look
it was
at.
19,
Is
wouldn't
it
you?
19
But would they do two
pounds
19s
or
on the trot?
39?
39. 39.
39. Is it Leah? Is it Leah? Yes. You're right. You have 3 discs now. You're doing very well. And the last one coming up.
Now your own water
Fuck is
cooler
that?
is here. Simply attach a 5 or 6 litre bottle of mineral water to the side and it starts dispensing glass after glass.
Shit. 70 quid. Doesn't work with any other bottle size. 70 quid.
Now,
It's
is
gotta be,
it
hasn't
40 or is it 70?
70, Gene.
70.
70,
lad.
you think? Is it 70, Leah? Is it 70? Yes! Oh, wonderful.
She's done all right here.
You've got 4 discs.
There is a lot of cleavage on this show.
Would
The
you like
Evans.
me to
Well
take
spotted.
You upstairs? Yes. Leave her alone. She can make up her own mind. And you may mind your own business as well. You've been nothing but trouble all day. Right. Now, you must put the discs through the slots at the top, okay? They must go through there, and as long as you get some money, you have a chance to go for the motorbike. Forget about the motorbike, because it's still worth a lot of money. Just think of the money, right, for now. So away you go. I'll get out your way, so as I don't... Come on, come on! Oh!
Gene.
Did you see that last bit? Come on, as long as you get something... No,
Gene,
no,
what the
there.
fuck?
Not down.
There you go.
Oh,
More like it.
you see? God dear. So contrary, it really is, this machine. Be the death of me. Oh! Still, you've got 500. You can still go for the bike. Even now, you can go for the bike. Right. Yes!
It's good.
You have £1,000. Now, £1,000. Now you have a decision. You can take the £1,000 here and now, no hard feelings, or as you see, Kimberly is altering the bottom there to read win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. Then you would, if you decide to do that, we give you another disc.
You'd take the punt, wouldn't you? What was it worth? 7 odd grand. That said, like, you got to sell it afterwards as well. Haven't you? She's not riding around on that.
On just one
You gamble.
disc,
You gamble.
you will either win or either lose. It's dramatic. So it's up to you. What do you think?
Go on, Gene.
You're going to take the money.
Good lad.
It's going to take the money. It's going to take the money. Well, there we are. But let's see. Thank you, Leah. Let's see what would have happened. Okay. But £1,000 is a lot of money today. Yeah. You can do some things. Okay. Let's see what would have happened. Now, I wonder.
This is pointless.
I wonder. What would have happened? So, a very wise lady. Well done. So, anyway, we'll see you later in the Showcase Showdown, and that goes for you too. Wave there. And let's welcome our last contestant tonight. Who is it, Peter?
Mario Antonio, come on down!
Has he got a little Craig David beard? I think he has.
Can you come here? Mario, what was it, Mario?
Antonio.
It is. Proper little Craig David beard. There. Right on the top of the lip as well.
Mario Antonio. Oh, Salamia.
No, that's wrong. I'm Greek.
Hey?
I'm Greek, that's totally wrong.
Oh, well, that was a waste of time. Have you lived in Greece a long time?
No, I've lived in Greece for 2 years, actually.
2 years?
But I've the rest of my life over here.
Over here. Well, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Say hello to Terry. But don't get too friendly because it's bidding time coming up.
A handsome hare. This beautiful sculpted animal is exact in all its fine detail and would grace any home. The unusual crackle glazed surface comes from a special firing process.
Oh, it's really cute, isn't it? Okay, you've just joined us, Mario.
I agree, Osmodiar. I have no fucking idea. Unusual to say the least. Oh, fucking 150 quid? It's just dog shit, isn't it? It's just car boot fodder.
Mario,
150
give us a
quid.
bid.
120.
120? 120. Terry.
220.
220. Hazel.
200.
200. Okay.
221. Go 221.
What's that?
155.
wish
Fit.
you stopped doing that all the time. 155. The actual price we were looking for is 177. Paul, it's you. Paul.
On a rabbit.
With all your student friends. All your university muckers up there. Right, okay. Well, you've won the hair. I'm sure you're thrilled about that. He's very pretty. Anyway, how would you like to win 3 of these?
It's a cornucopia of fabulous prizes. First, here's a magnificent grandfather clock in
That's
an
fancy.
ornate case with impressive pendulum and weights and wide carved base. Or how about a stereo hi-fi system that can be freestanding, tilted like picture frames, or even hung on the wall? Designed in brushed
See that
metal and
mechanism?
acrylic, the 3-disc CD player and AM/FM radio have matching-sized speakers and deliver concert hall quality sound.
No, it
Then
doesn't.
there's this very latest Power PC, redesigned by the masters and built in
The
bright
iMac.
blue with great sound and a big 56K.
I still think that's a beautiful looking computer, that. There's something really, really cool about that, isn't there?
Modem to support faxes, email, and internet. Finally, head for the streets in this super-duper scooter with liquid-cooled 49cc 2-stroke engine and
That's only
electric start.
49cc,
There are
that's
disc
shit.
brakes front and rear for sure stopping and a wide rear tyre for safe handling. And 3 of these fabulous prizes could be yours tonight, Paul, if the price
I'll be going for
is
the
right.
iMac,
There we are.
the CD system, and probably the grandfather clock. I like the clock.
You can win 3 of those 4 prizes by avoiding the danger prize. The danger prize is what you see at the top there, 900 and...
The hi-fi is going to be cheaper than 997. I think the grandfather clock is going to be more expensive. I don't know about the scooter. I feel like the computer would have been around that price. I'd probably avoid the computer in this case. But I don't know the price of the scooter. Do you reckon the Mac will be more than that? They were pricey, weren't they? Depends on the spec.
97.
No, the hi-fi is
So
gonna
when
be
you
lower
pick
than
your
that.
3 prizes, be careful, because if you pick the danger prize, then you win nothing at all. Okay, the game is over. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So tell me the prize you'd like that is not.
Get the hi-fi out the way.
997.
Yeah, scooter.
The scooter. That's probably a good start. Okay, the scooter.
That's going to be
please,
more
Simon.
expensive.
Give it a bash. That's it. Yes,
Nice.
that's wonderful.
Hi-fi.
That's a very
Go
good
for the
start.
hi-fi. The hi-fi is like
Look to save
400
that.
quid.
So, what do you think now?
Yeah, the grandfather clock.
The grandfather clock, you think? The grandfather clock.
More
Is it
expensive.
the grandfather clock? Is it okay? Yes! Well done. Now, it's between the wall-mounted hi-fi or the computer. It depends.
Hi-fi.
One or the other.
Hi-fi.
Whichever.
Got a coin.
What's that? You want a coin? No, I haven't.
You say that, Scourge. Our first computer was about $2,000. When Dad won the lottery on the work syndicate, we went to Island Computers, and for fuck knows what it was, 4 megabytes of RAM or something like that. That was about $2,000. I think that hi-fi is going to be way lower. I reckon like between 400 and 600 quid. How much did he win? It was $4,000. It was $4,000. It was, as I say, part of a work syndicate, and I think they won like 60 odd grand all between them, but it got split multiple ways.
Got a coin, I'm sorry.
And yes,
I've
they
got
did have
some-
electricity on the Isle of Wight.
got some money, but I haven't got coins. So what do you
Hi-fi.
think?
The hi-fi.
You going
He's
for
done
the
it, he's cleaned up
hi-fi?
here.
The hi-fi? Right.
Coffee Goblin. Genuinely, I wouldn't be doing this job if it wasn't for that lottery win and my dad, or my mum and dad, in fact, getting that computer. Countless hours spent on Habbo Hotel, cybering. No, there's no way I'd be doing this. It was amazing. It was so
The
good.
Hi-fi. Let's hope it is not 997, please. Simon, don't let it be. Yes!
Still pricey though, isn't it? That hi-fi.
Very well played. Well played. But let's make sure that the computer is 997. Is it, Emma? Is it, Emma? Yes, it is. Right. So you're a winner, and a big winner. Well done indeed.
He's got some decent prizes
now
there.
You're going to join Debbie and Jean in the showcase showdown. Oh.
What version of Windows was it? 95, I think. Yeah, 95 was the first one. Then we got Windows 98. That was strong enough to run XP. And I think Vista as well. And then I got a laptop. Oh, Theme Hospital. I'll tell you what I've been trying to do lately. I've been trying to emulate Windows on the Linux Steam Deck. Because I want to play Battlefield 2. I want to play Battlefield 1942. I want to play Battlefield Vietnam. But I really, really want to play Battlefield 2. Because apparently there's still a community and like closed servers that you can join. And I got it fucking working almost. Using the DOS emulator. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. There's some emulator for Linux that allows you to do it. And I got the fucking CD installed. I was buzzing. I was really buzzing. I got it installed and then I pressed launch and it goes, please insert CD. And do you remember you used to have the CD in the drive? Or you would find a no CD patch. So you would overwrite the .exe file and maybe a .dll. No, not DOSBox. Something else. So I tried to get that. I overwrote the files with the no CD patch that I found, and it still said, please insert CD into your drive. Of course, there is no drive, and I don't know how it's emulating. Was it Wine? I can't remember what it's called. Wine sounds. Yeah, Wine is the graphics processor thing for it. That's like the Proton thing. However, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm talking about. I could easily install it on this PC, but I want to lay down in bed and play some Battlefield 2 because I loved that game so much. And it got me thinking, there's another game that I want to get that I used to play. Does anyone remember Rats? Literally, the game is just called Rats, and you've got to poison rats to stop them breeding. So you'll have like a... Wagwan to you two. You remember Rats? You got like a male and a female rat, and you've got to keep them away from each other because if they interact, you'll see them go... And then fucking you got floods of little baby rats. You got to kill the lot. You can kill them with poison smoke and stuff. Such a... It's not a Tory game. How's that a Tory game? Is that on Steam? Is that on Steam? I want to play some Rats, but I want to play Battlefield 2. Thank you, Shocking Master. Rats was a good game. The other one that I remember that I want to give a go, you'll remember Cats and Dogs with a Z, right? It's like a Tamagotchi style thing where you could look after a cat or a dog and you could play with them. You could shoot little guns and stuff at them and throw balls and I think you could paint them and all stuff. There was one of those called Oddballs. Does anybody remember Oddballs? There it is. I feel like I've shown this before. These are oddballs. So they're little weird things. You remember them? Who remember? Yeah, it's a bit Peter Kay again. They're these little monster things. They're called oddballs. And you look after them. And it's the same. That's what you could do. You could shoot them with that little laser gun and they would change into a different style oddballs. Some of those are toys. I don't really remember what else you have to do. And I'm pretty sure I get fed up of it after about 2 minutes. But still. Yeah, you remember it, Davo. You remember it. Who remembers things?
The wheel, and if you happen to spin exactly 100 in one
Never been
spin,
pheasant
or a
hunting. Thank you, Emmett.
2 spins, you will win on the spot, right here and now, £1,000 in cash. There we are. Flash the look. There it is. There. Don't you know? Mind you, you've already got your £1,000, haven't you? You were very. I'm so glad you did that. I really am. And so is everybody, please. There. So where are we going? What are we going to do? I mean, are we going out tonight somewhere?
I don't know. We could do.
We could do, yeah.
Yes.
Take about 2 of your friends.
Take all our friends.
All of them. Oh, is it all the old ladies? We'll get a few young ones for me. Yeah. Okay, fine. And Paul.
Stephen Scodes, thank you. Good evening, Bossman Pacitti. How are you? I'm okay, thank you for asking, Stephen. I hope you're well. Hope you had a great weekend. You too, mate. Lovely to see you as always. Stephen, I hope you're doing fantastically, mate.
What did you win, Paul? You won it?
Scooter.
Oh, yeah, you won.
Scooter.
Yeah, and what did you win? Jet ski. Oh, the jet ski, of course. So everybody's won something here. That's good. We're giving away a lot of stuff. Hope we can afford it. But anyway, in you go, first of all, darling. You want to reach up as high as you can and give it a good tug. Yeah, go on, away you go. A good tug. That's it. That's it. It has to go round at least once, you see. And that's certainly gone round at least once. Oh, hold on. Hold 20.
Dog shit, that.
All right, you're going to spin again,
thoughts
yes?
on Ludovico and Audi?
You've got to on a 20.
I don't really know much by him, to be honest. I know the ones from This Is England.
High number, but not too high.
70 would be nice. 80 would be lovely. No, 75 would be great. Spot on, 95. Jean's done well there, hasn't she? Yeah, I only really know a couple of Ludovico and Audi songs. but I like the ones that I know, I guess.
95. Very good.
Gateway.
95.
Mind maze. I don't remember that, Aaron.
95. Right, give it a good go. Away you go, Paul.
Needs the 100.
95 to
Otherwise,
beat.
he's out.
That's asking a lot, but it has been done before. There's a 95 gone and a 90 there. Oh, no. 25. Okay, so you want a 70 or a 75? A 75 could win you 1,000. So where's the 70? There's the 70 going round. Where's it? 75's gone as well. Oh, I don't think it'll get round. No chance, no chance. Sorry about that. Sorry, but enjoy your prizes. Come along, Debbie.
Go on, Debs.
Lift up and give it a good tug. That's it. Well done, darling. That's it. Now then, see what we got coming up here. 90's gone.
No way. No fucking way. Couldn't write it, could you? Good sport is Jean as well. What was that? That little gesture that she did there. Sure, okay.
Oh, and you are in tonight's showcase. What a lucky girl.
Too old for Brucey. Right, I'm getting my calculator up.
Lots of numbers. The rangefinder, lots of numbers all whirring around there. Okay, the bigger amount you get here, the more chance you have of winning. Okay, do you get urges often?
Yeah, sometimes.
You get lots of urges? Right, get your right hand over there. When you feel your urge and you can't control it anymore, press down on your plunger.
Fucking hell, Bruce. Okay. Decent. Very decent.
4,000, very good. That means you can be as much as £4,000 under, but not 1 penny over, right?
He knows what he's doing.
Prizes. Give each prize a price, and at the end, we want your grand total. Debbie, this is your showcase.
And your showcase tonight, Debbie, starts with this remote control model aircraft in dazzling red, white, and blue. With a wingspan of over 5 feet, it has a 2-stroke engine and is controlled by a 4-channel radio transmitter. But why not try something a bit closer to the real thing with this virtual flight simulation game? The computer and joystick come too, and you can imagine you're flying a Cessna, Concorde, or even a Sopwith Camel in spectacular scenery through selectable
1400
conditions. But never mind virtual reality, Debbie.
That's a fucking
Try
fancy
actual
TV, that.
reality with some real flying lessons.
Wait, I didn't factor in the TV.
We're flying you
$2.5
off
for
to
TV.
Florida to learn how to fly the sunny skies around Orlando. You're staying in the Sunshine State for 3 weeks at a British-run training school with all your accommodation, lessons, books, and tests paid for. And you'll get personal tuition from highly experienced instructors. At the end of the course, you can qualify for a UK pilot's license. Then, come home full of beans to find this waiting for you. A brand new super kit car.
Fucking hell! That looks like it's worth a fucking fortune. Is that just a... I'd guess that was like 90 grand on its own. I don't know anything about cars. That's really fucking fancy, that. Yeah, stripe down the middle.
It's based on the famous American Viper with a
30 grand?
2.9-litre engine, a powerhouse of a drive, and the car for high flyers to be seen in. And all this can be yours tonight, Debbie, if the price is right.
If the price is right.
My final total is 37,700 quid. So I would drop it a bit because you don't want to go over. I'd be going 35 grand on this lot. Ain't it? You and I, birds of a feather. I'm just thinking how high they normally get. These seem like really fucking good prizes. That car especially. 35 grand I'm locking in.
Wonderful car, but all the other things as well. Oh.
No
now,
idea.
Just remember, you'll be £4,000 under, not 1 penny over. Have you been thinking about it yourself?
Yeah.
It's probably quite a difficult one, but your friends over there, do you want to sort of consult with them a little bit?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Yeah, you do? See if they're anywhere near where you think.
People saying 20, 28 people saying.
29,000. 29.
They all think 29. 29. Right. Debbie's made up her
They
mind
seem
with
confident.
her friends. £29,000
35.
is her bid. She can be £4,000 under, but not one penny.
Go on,
over.
Debbie.
What is the price of tonight's showcase?
Why is the car so cheap? They fucked her over there, didn't they? They were so confident. Did you hear? 29, go 29. And she went, I'll tell you 29, Bruce. Yes! Absolutely fucked it there. Kit car, what does that mean? It's a kit car. Well, like a model. What does that mean? I don't know what a kit car is. What, you get all the bits, you got to put it together. You make it yourself? Legit?
Oh,
She's
no.
fucked. She's fucked it.
Oh, over by 3. Oh, that is. I can't believe that. There's
Oh my god! Her little stupid face there!
I can't believe that.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Well, I'll leave you on that image there. Kit car you build yourself. What a who the fuck? Who knows how to build a car? Oh dear. Oh well, live and learn. Ash jamming. A kit car is basically a body kit over an existing chassis, so you could have something like a Toyota look like a Ferrari. What? So wait, you could buy a really shitty car, take all the important bits out, like the engine and the alternator, and it's just a shell. Is that all it is? What a shit prize. The frame is cheap, engine is poor. That's really I don't know anything about it. Okay, puppets time. We might have watched this before. I don't really remember. Done so many of these. Let's see who we can name straight away. Yes, it's what boy racers used to do. Wait, so could you buy a kit car chassis of like a Ferrari? Could you buy a Ferrari kit car and pop a Skoda in it? So it looks like you got a Ferrari, but it's just the outside. Like gift wrap. Sort of thing. Yeah? The only weakest thing I remember watching was... Yeah, we definitely did the WWF one. I think there were 2 or 3 WWF ones. Is that how it works? That's the more you know, eh? Thank you very much. Ash Jamming, by the way. And Stephen, once again, thank you very much. If you're still watching, Stephen, I hope you're well. Say hello in the chat, Stephen. Lovely to see you as per. Did you know Anne Robinson hates the Welsh? No? That's been brought up before. What's that? Oh no, she was nasty about Welsh people, wasn't she? Well, she's got nothing to slag off here. Look at this merry band of idiots. You got Roland Rat. You got Otis the Aardvark. You got Sausage and Beans, whatever they were called. Sage and Onion. Sue, that little green one. That little pink one, who I don't remember. And then you got Zippy and George. I don't know, that looks like Jar Jar Binks. A kit car is what you tend to see in drag races, when someone will have what looks to be a beaten-up pickup truck beating a Nissan GTR. That's really interesting. Thank you, Jazz Magnet. Yeah, those leprechauns. They were all over TV for a little bit. Nobby the sheep. Where's Nobby the sheep? Up there? What? Oh, wait, that? Is that Nobby the... No idea. Let's learn.
Here are the 12 creatures preparing for tonight's show. Only one of them can win up to £50,000 for a charity of their choice. The others will leave with nothing.
Don't recognise the green one. Roly Mo. I don't know Roly Mo. Is that Roly Mo?
As one by one, they're voted off as...
There they are. Sage and Onion.
Link.
That's fucking hideous, that. Nev! I remember Nev, obviously. And is that a fumble? No, what were they called? A tumble? A thimble? Is that a thimble? Is it a thimble? That looks like what I remember. It's a hoob. Oh, is it a hoob? Or is it a thimble? Roly Mo was from the Thimbles. There you go. Big player Haribo there. I'm up in the speed on this one, by the way. What an open.
Welcome to the weakest link.
That's a good impression. I think that's just Anne Robinson.
The 12 creatures in the studio tonight.
Yeah, they've just modulated her voice a bit.
A bit of a handful. In fact, you've no idea what I have to put up with in this job. It's not easy being mean, asking endless questions, squeezed into high-heeled shoes, and wearing designer clothes. And on top of all that, I'm being asked to play headmistress to a bunch of twits. Anyway, one of them will win up to £50,000 for...
I agree, Coffee Goblin. Cracking pair of pins on that puppet. She's never looked better, has she? Lovely necklace to draw attention. It's beautiful.
They'll have to work as a team, but 8 of them will leave with nothing.
I don't remember Jelly and
Round by
Jackson
round,
either.
We lose the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
Yeah, she did Watchdog, Phil.
Hello, my little monkeys. I'm Otis the Aardvark from CBBC in the 90s, and I'm hoping to take home a prize of Mrs. Anne Robinson.
My name is Roland Rat. I'm a multifaceted genius. I've flown in especially from Los Angeles to be here today, and quite honestly, I think I've made a big mistake.
I hate whatever that is. I hope that... Do you say that's a sheep? Roly Mo terrified me when I was a kid, and seeing him again reminds me why. Feel like it's totally justified. What a weird thing he was. Which one's Roly Mo again? It is mental, isn't it? Proper tell it. Nobby, I fucking hate Nobby. Yeah, Roland Rat's good value.
Nobby the Sheep, co-host and sex star of Gimme 5 and Ghost Train Saturday morning hit shows. I'm here in the hopes that Anne will gimme £50,000.
Hate him.
Yes, I'm Jelly.
They're good.
And I'm Jackson. And we're here from CBeebies. Yeah. Go on, Jelly.
Is it a shrimp?
Little people can be clever too. Bank! Bank! Bank!
Little people can be clever.
It's us, Sage and Onion, from Live and Kicking!
What you wish? It's not a wig. It's not. Don't tell them. Just tell them. Be honest. Come out. Be honest about it. Moving on.
Oh, that. He's just like a mole or something. I don't think that's terrifying. How old were you, Loopy Leo? I think Roly Mo's fine.
Hello there. Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then I'll begin. I'm Roly Mo from the Roly Mo Show.
No, he's
I'm on the
fine.
weakest link, so let's give it a go.
I remember Boo Bars. I remember selling the toys in Woolworths. They were like they look like fluffy beanbags.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, he's quite cute, Roly Mo.
I'm Zippy. Yeet, and I'm George. Yeah, and we're gonna reach the pot of gold at the end of the weakest link rainbow. Oh, yes, we're going to...
Zippy's such an excitable little cunt. I fucking love Zippy. That's who I'm rooting for. I don't voting for, sorry. Rooting for. Zippy and George. Can you do a good Zippy impression? Hello, I'm Zippy. He's like that, isn't he? He's got like... You speak from the back of your... Adam's face when Zippy and... I just think they're really... Zippy's such a fucking great character. I had a Zippy pencil case at school. I think Zippy's brilliant. He is a bastard. Oh.
Hello, it's me. I'm Neb the Bear.
Oh.
Smell and they're behaving badly. Love you, Anne. Whitened.
Hello, everybody.
As if... Sorry, you got Sue, but you couldn't get... Sooty. Oh no, does Sooty not... Sooty doesn't speak, does he? Is Sue the only one that spoke? Sooty was a mute, wasn't it? I can't imagine what... Yeah, Sooty can't talk. And then Sweet was just... Wasn't it? Yeah, Sue's... Is that how you spell Sue? I had no idea. Which one of these puppets would you invite to watch Bullseye with? P.S. Where's Cilla Black? See, I want to say Zippy. but you would get a bit much. Bullseye. Who's going to appreciate Roland Rat would appreciate Bullseye. That's very much of his time, isn't it? I'd have Roland on for that.
I'm
Thank
Sue
you.
from the Sooty Show. And listen, I'm feisty, I'm petite and attractive. Just like tonight's host.
I don't remember her being so sassy.
I may have aged a little better in the last 40 years.
Fair fuck, Sue.
Now the rules. In each round, the aim is to answer...
She's grown. We've got the real Anne Robinson now.
enough questions correctly to reach your £5,000 target within the time limit. The fastest way is to create a chain of 9 correct answers.
I'm hoping these are
Get
easy.
your question wrong, and you break the chain and lose all the money in the chain. But
If you say bank before the question is asked, the money's safe. However, you start a
Get
new
rid of
game
Nobby
from
straight
scratch.
off.
Remember, at the end of the round, only money that's been banked can be taken forward. In round 1, there are 3 minutes on the clock. We'll start with the person whose name is first alphabetically. That's you, Jelly and Jackson.
Is this gonna get annoying? I feel like this is an hour long. This is an hour long. Are they gonna wind me up by the end of it? I think it might get annoying.
Okay, sorry.
Don't be cross, Anne. We like you.
What?
Let's play the weakest link. First question is for £100. Start the clock. Jelly and Jackson, the phrase used on the radio programme Listen with Mother and by Roly Mo to introduce a story is, are you sitting comfortably, then I'll what?
Begin.
Correct. The leprechauns. In British customs from the 1920s, baby clothes have traditionally been pink for girls and which primary colour
Blue.
for boys? Blue. Correct. Roly
These
Mo.
are easy.
In food, a strip of toast that can be dipped into a boiled
Soldier.
egg is called what? A soldier or a sailor?
A soldier.
Correct. Zippy and
Go all
George.
the
In
way.
education, when a teacher marks a simple exercise, if a tick means correct, which symbol is
A cross.
commonly
What?
used to mean incorrect?
It's a cross. Oh,
Correct. Nev, in memorable moments from 1970s TV, Michael Parkinson was attacked on his own show by which puppet?
Emu.
Correct,
Yep.
Sue. In sport, what J follows high, triple and long to make the names of 3 athletic
Jump.
events?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
In
Oh,
sport,
Sue.
what J follows high, triple and long to make the names of 3 athletic events?
That's jump.
Correct. Otis, according to a line from a song in a famous musical, which geographical features are alive with the sound of music?
Oh, the
Hills.
Correct. Roland Rat. In maths, what is 17 plus 7?
17 plus 7.
24.
4.
Correct. Nobby.
Fucking hell.
In art, the painting by Leonardo da Vinci called the Mona Lisa clearly shows the subject with which limbs crossed, her arms or her legs?
Arms.
Correct. Jelly and Jackson. In the Gregorian calendar, which month falls between February and April?
March.
Correct. The leprechauns. In the UK, the common 2-word rhyming term for a foolish person is a silly what?
Billy. Silly Billy Awards.
Silly,
Fuck off.
silly old goose.
Get the fuck rid. Right, Sue was pissing me off straight away, asking to repeat the question. But that, genuinely quite sad that CBBC and CBeebies are getting sacked off, or at least going online only. Something sinister about those Coco Melon style shite CGI YouTube videos, and obviously nothing educational either. I don't know what Coco Melon is. I've not heard of Coco Melon. Yeah, I knew that it was no longer going to broadcast on, traditional TV. It is a shame, isn't it? But budget cuts and all that. It is shit.
Silly Billy.
Silly Billy, you fucking idiots.
Roly Mo, in the TV series Rainbow, what was the name of the bear who walked around naked
George.
during the day but put
Bungle.
on pajamas to go to bed?
Oh, let me see. Bungle.
Correct. Zippy and George, in DIY, what H is the general name for the type of tool such as a mallet?
Hammer.
A hammer.
Correct, Neb. In geography, Cork, Dublin and Galway are all cities in which European country?
Ireland.
Correct,
Ireland.
Sue. In the 1995 film Toy Story, the character Buzz Lightyear has the catchphrase
Tim Allen.
to
Oh,
infinity
Beyond.
and what?
And Beyond.
Correct. Otis, which couple can often be seen performing their show from a hut before a small audience on a beach? Punch and Judy or Richard and Judy? Correct. Roland Rat. In human biology, the 5 senses are touch, taste, smell, sight, and which other? I'll accept, and your answer was in time. Couldn't be bothered to bank, Nobby.
Bank.
Cunt.
In that first pathetically easy round, out of a possible £5,000, you won just £2,000.
Leprechauns have got to go, haven't they?
Who smells of wee? Who smells of poo? Who smells what? Whose fur will soon be flying?
Has he got a big tattoo on his neck?
Whose fur will soon be flying?
Not mine.
Me, me, me.
Who'd be more use as a tea cosy?
Ned.
It's time for paper. weakest link?
Statistically, the strongest link is Sue. As the only players to get an answer wrong, the leprechauns are the weakest link. But who will be the first to take the walk of shame?
All eyes on the leprechauns. I won't be sad to see him go.
Weakest link.
Lovely Susu.
Hesitated, fair enough. Yep. Really enjoyed that. That's fucking quick, that.
The leprechauns.
Sue.
Roly Mo.
Oh, the leprechauns.
Nobby, yeah.
That's why I fucking love Zippy, right? What a fucking guy. Nothing to do with performance. Just get that ugly little fucking sheep freak off straight away. He's brilliant, isn't he? He knows, yeah.
Leprechauns.
Oh!
Yes, the leprechauns.
Gone.
Roland,
Hello, love. Yes. Hello.
what have you been doing in Los Angeles?
I've been going out with Paris Hilton, actually.
You haven't let anyone know your secret in LA, have you?
What secret setting?
That you're dating Angelina Jolie.
Ah! Who told you?
Not telling.
Yeah, I was going with Lindsay Lohan, but she's in rehab now.
Now listen, Roland.
Yeah.
You know how good you are at reviving people's careers?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because you transformed
That load of rubbish
TVAM.
called TVAM, yeah.
Yeah.
Load of rubbish, yeah. Try and keep abreast of this, will you?
So what
He's
could
good,
you do
Roland.
for Richard and Judy?
Well, I'll let you into a little secret, actually. Yeah, Judy hates me, yeah. Because I said, is that a wig you're wearing, love? And she didn't like that. I've never been back on since.
And why are you voting off the leprechauns?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to because I like them.
Yeah.
Got one wrong, that's all. I don't want to vote you off.
Nev.
Oh dear.
Nev.
Love you, Anne. Kissy, kissy.
Why's your ear all torn?
Oh, putty cat.
Oh, I love putty cats.
No way, Jose. Evil.
I want you to come round for tea and meet my favourite pussycat.
He's cracked
Who do
her.
you fancy here,
He's
Nev?
he is. He's really cute, isn't it? Look at his fucking the leprechauns with a little duck and a smile. They're not filth.
Nev.
Hello, Sue.
Sorry, who do you fancy here, Nev?
Oh, love you, Anne.
Thank you.
Kissy, kissy.
I'm gonna be sick. Get a mop over here, please. Please. Oh.
Just ignore them, Nev. Why do you want to get rid of them?
Stinky.
What? What? Get yourself over here. I'm gonna take a boy's house of your other ear.
Sue.
Yes, Annie.
I'm going to ask you the question we all want answered.
Oh, no, not that old one again. Go on then, go on, go.
How old are you really?
Do you really want to know?
We all want to know.
Well, if I tell you the real truth, can I have a round of applause?
Yes, perhaps.
I'm just counting. I'm 43.
No, you're not 43.
I am. Sooty's 60 this year.
Sooty's got to be at least 80. I had a Sooty puppet.
No. Well, in Puppet Land, I'm 5. Sooty's 5 and Sweep's 4. But Sooty's 60 this year. Let's have a round of applause for him.
Hey, right, let's get the leprechauns off.
Rid of the left.
Great question.
What?
Fucking hell, goes on a bit, doesn't it? Gone.
Ah, Sue. Look at that coatings off.
That's right. She said it wasn't fair because there's two of us. Well, there's two of us, but there's only half a brain.
Yes. And as for Anne Robinson,
I knew they'd think there was nepotism involved.
I know. It's the ginger thing.
That's
It's
right.
the ginger thing,
Yes.
isn't it?
She's not really our mother.
No, she could be our sister. I'd marry her.
Round 2 in the back, £2,500. We're now taking 10 seconds off your time. We'll start with the strongest link
Nobby
in the last
out.
round. That's Sue. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Sue, in the animal kingdom, the camel is known colloquially as the ship of the what?
Ship of the desert.
Desert?
Correct. Otis, in language, what ale is a 4-letter word meaning fortune or chance?
Luck. Otis.
Don't know, Anne.
Luck.
Fucking
Roland
hell,
Rat, which one of
Otis.
today's contestants would be most likely to be rustled by a thief or counted by an insomniac?
Cunty sheep.
Sheep.
I'll accept. Nobby, in the nursery rhyme, which hyphenated term precedes the phrase three men in a tub?
Rub-a-dub-dub.
Correct. Jelly and Jackson. In British folklore, the small mythical being that collects the milk teeth of children in exchange for
Tooth
money
fairy.
is known as the tooth what?
Tooth Fairy!
Correct. Roly-mo. In expressions, someone who is very angry is often said to have gone what? Plums or bananas?
Bananas. Come on, Rolly.
Correct. Zippy and
Fucking
George.
hell.
In pop music, the 1984 UK #1 single by Band Aid was entitled Do They Know It's What?
Christmas. Come on, Zippy. Zippy. Oh, fucking hell. We can't be losing Zippy at this. He went heaven.
Christmas. Nev, in travel, what P is be
Didn't
quiet?
bank.
Nev, in travel, what P is the usual term for the process of putting clothes and other belongings into a suitcase ready for a
Pack.
journey?
Packing.
Packing. Correct. Sue, in sewing, the piece of equipment made of stuffed fabric and used to store needles and similar sharp items is known as a pin what?
Cushion.
Correct. Otis, in cities, Lisbon is the capital of which European country?
Come on, Otis. If he gets another one in it. Oh, Otis.
Roland Rat, the controversial singer
Otis
who
is
built
gone.
a theme park called Netherland at his home in California
Jackson.
is Michael who? Jelly or Jackson?
Jackson.
Correct,
yeah.
Nobby. In a conventional kitchen, which common domestic appliance is often combined with a tumble dryer?
Washing
Washer.
Correct, Jelly and Jackson. In two TV programs, Gary and Tony are the men, and Nev
Maybe
is
behaving
a
badly.
bear, described in the titles of their respective shows as behaving in what manner? Correct, Roland
They're quite good,
in
Jelly and
gestures,
Jackson.
What K is a caress given with the lips as a token of greeting or affection?
Kiss.
A kiss.
Correct, Zippy and George. In
Bank.
history, the USA was provoked into entering World War II in 1941 after a Japanese
Don't
attack
fuck it up.
on which naval base?
Come on.
It's a big boat place, isn't it? Yeah. I've forgotten what that is.
Is that your answer?
Definitely not. No.
What is your answer?
He's taking his...
Goodbye.
Correct answer is Pearl Harbor.
Oh, he's not only did he not get Pearl Harbor, but he took about fucking 10 years to get there. He flat.
Nev, in maths, what is the largest positive whole number regarded as being in single figures?
100 quid. 100 quid.
Oops.
You don't know, do you, Nev?
Sorry.
The answer's 9. In that round, out of a possible
Gar Monroe, thank you so much, mate.
5,000
It's not a work, Coffee Goblin.
you banked just £100. Who's the rat in your kitchen, the nerd in your herd? Time to vote off. The weakest link.
Zippy's the Zippy and
According to
George.
the statistics, Zippy and George are the weakest link. Sue is the strongest link as she banked the money
Get
for
rid of
the
that
team,
fucking sheep.
whose game is over.
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the
Airline
weakest
coming up next, by the way.
Zippy and Georgie.
Otis the Anteater.
Sorry, mate, it's Otis as well.
Go on. That's all right.
It's
Go on!
You're sorry. Zippy and George.
Ooh. Otis.
It's Otis, yeah, definitely Otis.
Zippy and George.
Otis.
Yes!
I'm afraid.
Zippy and George.
Yes, please.
You enjoying yourselves?
Not a lot at the moment, no. No.
You didn't know the answer, Pearl Harbor?
Well, I did, but I don't like talking about the Americans a lot, you see.
Why were you so bad in that round?
I don't know, I just...
Just, Zippy,
Yeah.
why is it you never let George speak? Do you know what I'm going to do? Just stay there. George, this is especially for you.
Don't do it,
Because
Anne.
we all want to hear George, and there's nothing but you all day long. It's just you. Now, George, here's what I want to know.
Okay, yes.
Now, you wear pink,
Yes, I'm pink.
so are you a girl or a boy?
I'm definitely a boy. Definitely a boy.
But are you a boy who likes girls?
No. I know people say, they come and say, what a gay person I am. Well, that's true. I'm very happy most of the time. That's what I am.
And did you really think Otis? You can't say anything. Just keep still as well. Okay, George, Because this is a rare opportunity for you. Did you really, really think that Otis was the worst player?
Just, yes.
But no, he wasn't. Who were the worst players?
I think it was that Zippy there, because I didn't get a chance to speak.
He was trying to out George. Bang out of order on national
This isn't
TV.
permission to speak. It's just in case I need to talk to you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh! Delia Jackson.
Hello.
Do you know something?
What?
Since the beginning.
Not bothered.
Tell it like it.
Come here, I kiss your nose.
No, you're not kissing any part of me, you little jellyfish.
Okay, Otis.
Yeah, go on and hit me with baby kicks. Tell it like it is, Mrs. Ann Robinson.
Have you never been to Portugal?
No, I'm not interested in all that hot stuff laying around beaches. Who wants to do that? I've got life to live.
When you were on that programme with Kirsten O'Brien.
Yes.
What was bigger, your ears or her teeth?
Oh, Lord, Mrs. Ann Robinson, you are a very naughty lady. I think you have issues.
Do you know what you are, Otis?
Very talented young little fairy character.
Alas, no. What you are, Otis?
No.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
When I get back to Woolloomooloo, where I live, my friends will pull my leg forever and a day. I am now officially a twonk. I think the puppet special is the greatest thing on earth. Remember, viewers, there's no face like foam. There's no face like foam. There's no face.
Round 3. You
Don't
have in the
get
bank
that.
£2,600, which isn't very impressive.
Shocking round, that last
Another
one.
10 seconds coming off the time. We'll start the strongest link from the last round. That's Sue. Let's play the weakest link.
Sue's doing all right here.
Start the clock. Sue, which Spanish word precedes packet and del crime to make two flippant phrases used to refer to places where
Costa.
British people live abroad?
That's a Costa.
Correct. Roland Rat in the home. Sage and onion is traditionally used to stuff what? Poultry or pillows?
Poultry.
Poultry.
Correct, Nobby.
Yay.
In pop music, which singer has had UK #1 albums entitled True Blue, Like a Prayer and Ray of Light?
Madonna.
Madonna.
Correct, Gillian Jackson. A
Get that
male from
fucking sheep
Moscow
off.
called Annan and a female from London named Chi-Chi who refused to mate in the 1960s were what type of mammal?
Oh, I don't know that.
Correct. Roly Mo. In temperate latitudes, the periods of the year called spring, summer, autumn and winter are known as the four what?
Seasons.
4 seasons.
Correct. Zippy and George. In a car, what B means to make a loud bang as a result of an explosion of unburnt gases in the exhaust system?
Backfire.
Exhaust noise.
Even
Fucking
backfire.
Zippy!
In TV, the topical puppet show, first broadcast in 1984, that
Spitting
portrayed
image.
politicians and celebrities in a satirical light, was entitled Spitting What?
Image.
Correct. Sue, in football in 2007, after over 3 years as manager, Jose Mourinho stepped down from which Premier League club?
Don't know that. Arsenal.
Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Roland Rat. In history, the Scottish king, supposedly inspired by the tenacity of a spider, is known as what? Robert the Bruce or Otis the Aardvark? Correct, Nobby. In literature, what was the surname of the famous English author born in 1812 whose first names were Charles John Huffam?
Not a clue, Anne.
Dickens.
Dickens.
Oh.
Gillian Jackson. In body shapes, a person who is very thin is commonly compared to which gardening tool that is used for gathering
Rake.
up leaves?
It is a rake.
Correct, Roly Mo. In Roman numerals, the letter V represents which number?
5.
Number 5.
Correct. Zippy
Don't
and
fuck
George.
this
Which
up.
word meaning an outstanding performer was the title of a 2003 UK hit single by Jamelia and was used by Roland Rat to describe himself?
Superstar?
It has to be meatloaf. Meatloaf.
He's taking the fucking piss. What's he on about meatloaf? He deserves to go for that. I don't want to say it because he's my favourite one. Is it Superstar? I assume it's Superstar. He said meatloaf. Isaac, I fucking hate Sue. She's cheating to make herself look better. Zippy's being screwed. Screwed Zippy here. State of that.
Oh, that's wrong, you silly boy.
The answer is superstar.
Gotta be gone
No.
for that.
At a fun fair, what G is a word that goes before train to make a term for a ride
Missed that.
intended to scare passengers?
Ghost.
Train.
Correct, Sue. In theatre, Susan McFadden and Danny Bain won a 2007 TV talent show to play the parts of Sandy and Danny in a production
Grease.
of which musical?
Grease.
Correct, Roland Rat. In transport, a submarine is designed to travel through which medium? Air or water?
Water.
Water. Bang.
Correct, Nobby.
Good banking.
Time's
Good
up,
banking.
Nobby. On account of you being so thick, the fact that Roland banked when it should have been you, Nobby, we're going to allow.
Oh, is that Roland that did?
Just as well. Thanks to that bank, you won £1,350. So,
Zippy's gone
who's
here.
an asset and who should just zip it?
And George are the weakest link.
Obviously.
Will the voting reflect reality?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Is it me? Oh, right. Sorry about that.
Sue the Beaver. What? He's got condoms for ears, hasn't he? Roland Rat.
I know they're icons, but Zippy and George.
Yeah, fair.
I don't know what we meant. Zippy
Yeah.
and George. Sorry.
So sorry, Zippy and George.
Nobby!
He didn't.
Zippy.
He shouted Nobby, but he had Roland. He's fucking useless, isn't he?
Zippy and George. Sorry.
You're my dear friends, but I'm sorry, Zippy and George.
It's understandable.
So, Roly Mo,
Oh, yes.
there's one thing we all want to know.
Ooh, what's that?
How irritating are those thimbles?
Why, they're not irritating at all. They're jolly nice, you know. They're very cuddly, and they've always got a song, and they're always playing.
Do you know what? I never realised how strong your Welsh accent.
Oh, why, thank you very much, Anne. Very good of you to notice.
But you've got a very nice voice, haven't you?
Well, thank you very much, so have you, my dear.
We'd like it if he sang his song, wouldn't we?
Yeah. What's his song? Yeah, Roly Mo's done alright, yeah?
It's like a Royal Command performance with you, Anne. Well, shall I start then?
Yes.
When you take a look inside a book, who knows what you might see altogether? A story or rhyme. Just take the time to read along with me. Oh, wonderful. Give yourselves a big round of applause.
Not gaming with haste, you have arrived to the Weakest Link puppet special, and you've arrived just in time to see these two fucking fools. More so Zippy, who really, really fucked it up, get voted off. Welcome, by the way. Thank you for 10 months.
Really made it.
Why Zippy and George?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think they've had a couple of bad rounds, really.
So, Nobby.
Yes, Miss Widdicombe. Oh, sorry, wrong Anne. Robinson. Start the car. Quick.
Is he a skinhead? He's got like skinhead gear on, hasn't he? You got the neck tattoo. Is that a skinhead thing?
Start the car. Quick.
That's a very, very familiar accent to me.
Just a geezer.
Oh, yes. Are you a Scouser too, oh Anne?
You're one of the most famous stars out of Liverpool, aren't you, Nobby?
Well, me, Scylla, Jimmy Tarbuck, and you, Anne. I heard a little bird told me that you complained once to Spitting Image that your puppet wasn't Scouse enough. Is that true, Anne?
That is true.
It's funny what you pick up on the grapevine, you know, when you're a sheep.
Now listen, Nobby.
Yes, love?
Now you're not doing Ghost Train anymore.
Yeah?
What is it, Emmerdale, Casualty, The Bill?
I do the odd walk-on in the back of Emmerdale. I spent most of my life sitting on a beach in the Bahamas, actually.
I've grown to like him. Yeah, the voice acting is, I think he's quite funny, actually. I don't like his face. Adam Jonesio, thank you very, very much, sir. Evening, Wank Chops. Everything is better with puppets, correct. Hope you're good. Choo Choo for Tutu. Cheat, cheat, cheat for Sooty and Sweep. And fall off your roof, because rod hole's not death-proof. Fucking hell.
I do lots of knitting. I was going to knit you a pair of socks, but most of the wool's still attached to my bum.
Why Zippy and George?
Well, I know they're icons, but I don't think they've got a single question right yet, have they?
We got one, I think.
Just
Sorry.
Zippy and George. Who actually wrote the name of the person they were voting off?
Well, it was me.
Do you know, it doesn't surprise me, Zippy, it was you.
Yeah, I know, but I told him the right one, but he got it wrong.
Okay, so you've written Roland and you said Nobby.
Yeah, I meant Roland all the time because he's my big enemy.
George, I'm only sorry I didn't keep him zipped up.
So do I, really.
Zippy and George, but mostly Zippy. You are the weakest link.
I wasn't really, no.
I still really like him. The walk-offs are really funny. The crossfade to the walk-off is good. Goodbye, the lads, indeed.
I think it's really all my fault, like, because I'm so good at these things, you know. But I lost it a bit. No, you lost it a good lot, you did. You never really gave me a chance. Look, I'm ever so sorry, yes. I know you just had a difficult time, yes.
Are they voiced by the same person? Is it just one bloke doing that?
Round 4, in the bank.
Is it two separate people?
£3,950. Another 10 seconds off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round.
Is it the same guy? That's fucking good, isn't it? That's pretty impressive.
Hey, hey!
Let's go. The weakest link.
Now people are saying 2 people.
Roland, in food, a substantial, satisfying and well-balanced meal is often described as being which geometric shape?
Square meal.
Correct, Nobby. In the 1940 Disney film, Pinocchio, whenever the title character told a lie, which organ of his body grew longer?
His nose.
Correct. Gillian Jackson, in
I like
spelling, which
Nobby.
is the silent second letter in the words rhapsody and rhubarb?
H.
Correct. Roly Mo. In American history in the 1920s, the sale of which substance was banned under prohibition? Alcohol or chocolate?
Alcohol.
Correct, Nev. In
Bank.
the 2007 Rugby World Cup, which England player converted 4 penalties against Australia to become the tournament's
Johnny
all-time
Wilkinson?
leading point scorer?
David Beckham?
Oh, fucking
Johnny
Nev.
Wilkinson.
Nev.
Sue, what first name was shared by one of the Wright brothers who were pioneers of flight and the green duck used by Keith Harris in his act?
I wish I could
Ed.
fly, Orville.
Correct.
Oh, fuck.
Roland Rat, in
Different
security,
duck.
what
Different
is the job
duck.
title of a person who is employed to accompany and give physical protection to a celebrity or VIP?
Bouncer.
Bodyguard.
Correct,
Oh,
Nobby.
fucking
In
hell,
politics,
no.
The 2007 newspaper headline, End of the Ming Dynasty, referred to whose resignation as leader of the Liberal Democrats?
Ming Campbell.
Correct. Gillian Jackson. In children's TV, the theme tune for which 1970s series included the line, making good use of the things that we find?
Wombles.
Just give me the answer. The Wombles. Correct. Roly Mo. In music, you don't have to sing the answer. Obtaining a note from a wind instrument, such as a flute, requires which action from the player?
Blow.
Sucking or blowing?
Oh, blowing.
Correct, Nev. In food, Stilton cheese traditionally comes in 2 varieties known as blue and which other colour?
Green.
Don't know.
No?
White. Oops. Sue, in maths, what is 59 minus 44?
15.
Come on. 15. Correct. Roland Rat, in language, what V is the opposite of the word hero?
Villain.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, Roland.
Yeah, go on then, love. Get a move on. Come on, pacey, pacey.
In language,
Yeah.
what V is the opposite of the word hero?
Come on, Roland.
I know that one.
Roland, are you taking it? That might have cost him the round. Nev wasn't great there, but Roland, asking for a repeat, and I'm getting way too fucking into this. This is stupid, isn't it? This is stupid.
Bank.
What's the point of banking when he got the answer wrong?
I don't know. I just thought I'd chuck it in for good measure.
Out of a possible £5,000,
Yes.
you won just 500. So, who's the bear with the thick head? Who's the mole in your hole? Who's the rat that's sinking?
Charming.
It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Statistically, Jelly and Jackson are the strongest link.
I didn't think much of him, Jelly and Jackson. First appearances can be deceiving, clearly, because Jelly and Jackson have done really well for themselves. So, fair play to J&J.
Having got all his answers wrong, Nev is the weakest link.
Is he smoking?
Can he survive the vote?
There have been class
Voting on
acts.
reveal, you think is the weakest link?
Neville.
Gillian Jackson.
Oh, what?
Out.
Nev. Sorry.
Little Nev.
Oh, it's over. It's over.
Rolly Rat.
Sorry, Nev.
We're losing the best ones here, back to back as well.
I win.
Roland, now you're gallivanting round Hollywood.
Yeah.
What's happened to your girlfriend Glenys?
Well, I can't. I'm loved by the masses, love. You know that. You're the same. You're loved by the masses, aren't you? Yeah, I dumped her years ago, actually. She's a guinea pig. I mean, can you imagine if we, you know, did it? Can you imagine what we'd produce? Something like Nev.
Why? Rat.
Why are you voting off Nev?
Well, I don't know. I can't vote anybody else off, can I? Because he got some wrong. I got one wrong, but, you know. He's sweet. I don't want to vote him off. He's good. I like him.
Sue,
Anne, I like your shoes.
do you like my shoes? What sort of shoes are you wearing?
I've got wellies on at the moment.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why have you come in your wellies, Sue?
Because I was walking my little dog before I came here.
Oh, I might go on talking in this stupid voice for the rest of my life.
Fuck off, Anne.
Would you
Get
want
rid.
to get rid of poor little Nev?
For the very simple reason we're having dinner later and he's got to go and book the table.
Secret.
Love you,
Okay.
Nev. I love you so much. I'm playing for both of us now, Nev.
Nev, I love you too.
Kissy, kissy.
Yes, kissy, kissy.
Oh, kissy, kissy.
Oh, kissy, kissy.
Ruby. Oh, love you, Anne.
Nev,
Don't.
I have to.
Don't.
Yes.
No.
I'll say it quickly. Nev, you're the weak stick away.
Sue, pretty. Shh, secret. Dinner. Later. Groovy. Love you, Sue. Wait, love you, Anne.
Round 5, in the bank, £4,450. Another 10 seconds off the time. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Jelly and Jackson. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Jelly and Jackson, in health during the process of growing up from childhood to maturity, which condition commonly occurs first, nits or zits?
Nits.
Correct. Roly-mo. In
Well, depends, doesn't it?
the TV series The Magic Roundabout, what was the name of the character who bounced around accompanied by the sound boing?
Zebedee.
That's Zebedee.
Correct. Sue, in Variety, the phrase that traditionally shows up poor ventriloquists who cannot say the letter B without moving their lips is goggle of what?
Gear.
Correct.
Never heard
Roland
that.
Rat, on a standard London Monopoly board, what's the name of the most expensive property?
Mayfair.
That'd be, Hang
Roland.
on a minute. I know this.
Roland.
No, you don't.
Mayfair. Yeah,
Correct,
I
you do.
Mayfair.
Nobby. In employment,
Good
what play
bank.
is the usual term for a person who looks after animals in a zoo?
Keeper.
Keeper.
Correct. Jelly and Jackson. In history, what was the first name of the British naval commander, Admiral Nelson?
Of
Correct.
course it
Roly-mo. In
fucking is.
commercials since 2001, the glove puppet called Monkey has featured in adverts alongside the comedian
Johnny
known as
Vegas.
Johnny who?
Johnny Vegas.
Correct, Sue. In the anatomy of humans, which digits are generally longer, the fingers or the toes?
Fingers.
Correct. Roland Rat. In pop music, You Raise Me Up, Amazing and Home, what UK hit singles for which Irish boy band?
Westlife? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I know. Oh no, Westlife.
Correct, Nobby. In food, pomme is the French name for which fruit?
Apple.
Correct, Jelly and Jackson. In the Harry Potter books, what W is the surname of the family that befriends the title
Weasley.
character and includes the siblings Ron, Fred and Ginny?
It's Weasley.
Correct.
They are
Roly-mo.
good.
In
They are
TV,
good.
Holby City is a spin-off of which other drama series?
Oh, dear me.
Don't know that.
No pass.
Casualty. Sue. In symbols, a red leaf of which tree appears on the national flag of Canada?
Maple.
Correct. Roland
Sue's
Rat.
good as
In
well.
IT, in an internet connection, what name is given to the device that converts the
Modem.
digital signals of a computer to analog?
Oh, that's a difficult one, isn't it?
Stop fucking wasting time, Roland.
Correct.
Well done.
Nobby. In European history between 19... Listen to the question.
I'm listening, he's talking.
In European history between 19...
Wasted time there. I'd be tempted if I was one of these puppies. If I was one of these puppets to get rid of Roland just because of the sheer amount of time that he wastes, and it's winding me up now. I like him. I'm rooting for Nobby at this point. I think Nobby's been fucking fantastic here. Good bank as well.
Accepting the bank.
You're good to me, Anne.
You won £2,250, but you had a chain of 11 correct answers. And that means if people hadn't banked, you would have won £5,000.
It's all too complicated, this show.
You can't win, can you? You bank, you lose. You don't bank, you lose.
Why can't we do something like bingo? It's so much easier.
Go on, right, I love him.
It's time to vote on the weakest link.
Who is the weakest there, bro?
Statistics show that Roly-Mo is the weakest link.
Oh.
The strongest link is Sue. But will the other players consider that when casting their vote?
Over, it's time to...
Oh,
weakest
shit,
link.
sorry.
Roly-Moo.
Yeah. I didn't pick up on that. It's got it out for them.
Oh, Roland Rat?
Nobby.
No, actually, no.
Jelly and Jackson.
Hello. Still here.
Why Roly-Mo?
You didn't get it right.
You got all of yours right, didn't you?
Yes, you did. We're quite good for 5-year-old and 3.
Is that they're only 5 and
No,
3 as
that's
well?
what you're doing.
Fair play.
You're getting rid of a good-looking rival.
Yes, well put. Yeah, lovely. Yeah.
Roly-Mo.
Yes, I suppose I've spent too much time reading books and I should have been spending all my time watching quality daily television drama instead.
You are the weakest link. Bye.
I don't know who was scared by Roly-Mo. Loopy Leo, wasn't it? What's your beef with it? I don't understand what's slightly scary about it. He seems like just a nice. Yeah, he is cute. He is cute.
I'm sure that everybody will have been watching in Thimble Valley. And you know something? Even though I'm the weakest link here, when I get back home, everybody will make me feel like a winner. And after all, it's the taking part that matters, isn't it?
Really nice. He's like the Tom Campbell of puppets, isn't he? A lovely positive outlook. I think he's quite sweet.
Round 6 and you have £6,700. Another 10 seconds off the time. Start the strongest link from the last round.
What's next
Let's
after
see.
this clash? I thought we'd watch Weakest Link's puppet special again, if you fancy it.
Let's play the weakest link.
Not that it's dragging or
Start
anything.
clock.
4 to go.
In African geography, the mountain that overlooks Cape Town is named after which item of furniture?
Oh, table.
Correct. Roland Rat.
Know
The
that.
children's TV characters Tinky Winky, Dipsy,
Teletubbies.
Lala and Poe frequently enjoy which treat? Skinny latte or
Oh,
tubby custard?
tubby custard.
Tubby custard.
Correct,
Yeah.
Nobby. In maths, what is 15 multiplied by 5?
75.
75.
Correct. Jelly and Jackson. In the home, in a standard room, which 4 main structural elements support and are at right angles
Wall.
to the ceiling?
The walls.
Correct.
Yes.
Sue, in a school, what P is a term used of a pupil who is considered to be the favourite of the teacher?
Pet.
Pet. Correct.
Sue's
Roland
good.
Rat. Which stage musical that is based on a 1988 film by John Waters opened in the West End in 2007 with Michael Ball in the role of Edna Turnblad?
Ooh, don't know. Ghost?
Hairspray.
Correct, Nobby. In science, the type of radiation at the opposite end of the visible light spectrum from infrared is known as ultra what?
Violet.
Correct.
Violet.
Jelly and Jackson. In expression, someone who has been ostracised by a group is said to have been sent to which city in the English Midlands? Correct, Sue.
There it fucking is. I was so confused about it. This is the second time Sent to Coventry has come up. Apparently it's a real thing. Sent to Coventry.
In modern medicine, it is possible to buy simple over-the-counter remedies for which
Prescript
complaint?
without a
Heartburn
prescription.
or
Oh.
heartache?
Heartburn.
Heartburn.
Correct, Roland Rat. In 1960s TV, what was the name of the puppet Piglet who was the twin and sidekick of Perky?
Pinky.
Correct. Nobby. In tennis, the German player who appeared in 7 Wimbledon men's singles finals between 1985 and 1995 and on Weakest Link in 2004 is Boris who?
Yeltsin.
Yeltsin.
Ah!
Is that what he said?
Oh no, move on, Anne, move on.
Becker. Jelly and Jackson. In US geography, the East Coast resort in New Jersey that is well known for its casinos is named after which ocean?
Pacific.
Atlantic.
Oh,
Sue, in archaeology, what H follows both wood and stone to give the names of 2 prehistoric monuments near Amesbury in Wiltshire?
Henge.
Henge.
Correct. Roland Rat, the popular song that... Time's up. You
They've
won
done all right there.
not £5,000 as you could have done, but 3,250.
Good round. No, I'm not seeing the Comedy World Cup, mate. One thing that I do want to watch, that thing on Amazon Prime, what's it called? Hosted by Jimmy Carr, and it's got an all-star cast. I almost said Bob Monkhouse there. Bob Mortimer. Daisy May Cooper is in there. Richard Ayoade. Last One Laughing. Yeah, have any of you guys seen it? Is it worth watching? I'm going to give that a go. Because I keep getting clips pop up, and it looks really, really fun. Stop almost saying Monkhouse. Bob Mortimer he could literally fucking say anything. He could read a shopping list off, and his delivery, he's just, a genuine living legend. Is it good? I'll give it a go tonight. I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, but his face is so good, isn't it? But little potato face, brilliant.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, it's not bad, that.
I think that's a good score.
So, will you rat on Roland?
I got them all right. What you talking about?
Should Nobby be nobbled? Perhaps you'll sweep out Sue?
I think this is Roland's
is it the
time
end
to depart,
of the story
perhaps.
for Jelly and Jackson?
No, it is not. No.
Bob is the funnier of Vic and Bob by fucking like 10 times. Vic Reeves, I've mentioned this before, he really winds me up. He's a camera hog, is Vic Reeves. Bob Mortimer, it's a really good example of quality over quantity. Vic Reeves just throws everything at the wall, hoping some shit'll stick. Bob Mortimer picks his moments. Love him. Loopy Leo, thank you very much. I was 4 years old and my mum put on the Roly Mo show one night and I had a nightmare about him where he dragged me into the Thimble Valley. You okay? He would go on to feature in future nightmares for the next 10 years. Don't tell me he's okay. He's a heel brother. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's not got it in him. He's not gonna, I don't want to know what he did.
It's time to vote off.
Are you alright?
With the most correct answers,
Sue does it again.
Strongest link.
I'm not
Statistically,
laughing at
Jelly
night
and Jackson-
terrors, am I? It's a bad dream about Roly Mo show.
The weakest link. But will the other players realise that?
Voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Jackson and Pollock.
Jelly and Jackson.
Nobby the sheep.
Nobody's gone for Roland.
Jelly and Jackson.
What a swizz.
Nobby, why Jelly and Jackson?
Well, three brief reasons. One, they got something wrong. Two, there were two of them, so that's technically cheating. And thirdly, it's hot in here, and I was worried the jelly was going to melt. So you can call it a mercy boat, really.
Make fun of someone's name. That's really clever.
You're wearing a woolly coat. You're the one that's going to melt.
Never happened to me, I tell you.
So, Sue, remind me how old you are.
43. Now, I've been working this out, because you had a puppet, didn't you, of Sooty?
Yes.
And Sooty's 60 this year.
Yes.
Well, you look fabulous.
Why are you getting rid of Jelly and Jackson?
Well, Yeah, they got a question wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, just one.
Just one. We got one wrong. The first one.
That's not true, Jorge. I would say Zippy is the most over puppet of the lot. His performance was shocking. But I would say out of all of them, I think Zippy is probably the most famous puppet that we've seen featured today. Roland's up there, but very much of his time. I'm again thinking too much about this. Do you think there's real beef in the puppeteering community? I don't know. I guess so, because they're only going to commission so many puppet shows, aren't they? So maybe they're all fighting for that top spot. It's like fucking WrestleMania, isn't it? They all want the main event. Maybe.
All right, but nobody likes
If Sooty was
It's
there, for
not
sure.
the winning, Jelly and Jackson. It's the taking part.
I know, we've loved it. Thank you for having us,
Nice
Miss
being
Dan
here
Robinson.
and out of the light.
You say, yeah, Zippy and Roland out of this lot are the Rock and Austin. But if you fucking had Kermit on there, he'd batter the lot of them. Kermit is got to be the most famous puppet of all time, right? Apart from Puppet Jack. No, Kermit eclipses Basil Brown. I know it's American as well, isn't it? Roland the Rat Superstar, it's in the name. Kermit is a foreigner. Yeah, all right. Okay, so out of the British puppets, I think it goes Sooty, Zippy, and then Roland. Oh shit, Elmo. Elmo's probably more famous than Kermit. You might be right. Oh shit, I forgot about Gordon the Gopher. But he just squeaks as well, doesn't he? I don't think Gordon the Gopher says anything. Emu or Orville. Yeah, they're big. I don't think they're on Zippy's level. Are they? Where is... Yeah, Basil should have been on here. Basil... That would make it tricky, actually. Basil's really over, isn't he?
Where we always are, except when we're on Spring Watch, which is BAFTA nominated. Or Autumn Watch, sorry. Yes.
Gillian Jackson, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Elmo's more popular than Big Bird, Jorge, I reckon.
Jackson? It was like a quiz. It was like a quiz.
Is Paddington a puppet? Like the OG Paddington? I never really watched it. Watched it when I was a kid. Oh, was he? No? Okay, never mind. I apologise. Sorry, he's a bear. Alright, yeah, I get he's a bear. But...
I knew all those. No, neither did I. Because we live in a land.
I don't like Paddington that much. And you're not allowed to slag off Paddington in Britain, are you? Because he's like Bob Mortimer, rather. He's like a national treasure. But Paddington, I think there's something... Well, he's a bit arrogant, isn't he? Paddington. Always walking hand in hand with all the dead people. But no, I don't... He doesn't do much for me.
£1,950. Another 10 seconds off the time.
He is Peruvian. Good point.
In the last round. That's Sue.
I like Marmite sandwiches.
Start the clock. Sue, in cinema, the name of which Provençal dish is the title of a 2007 animated film about a rodent who dreams of being a top chef in Paris?
Ratatouille.
Correct. Roland Rat. In theatre, what you as an actor or actress who learns a lead role with a view to replacing the regular performer
understudy.
in times of illness or other absence?
Understudy.
Correct, Nobby. Which word meaning inexpensive sounds the same as the term for a high-pitched noise made by a young bird? Cheap. Correct, Sue.
Good
in
round
royalty,
so far.
The Queen appointed Harry Collins in 2007 as the new what? Crown jeweller or court jester?
Crown jeweller.
Crown jeweller.
Correct. Roland Rat. In TV, Bing, Geller and Green were among the surnames of the central characters in which long-running US sitcom?
Come on, Roland.
Pass.
Friends, Nobby.
Fuck
In
you
geography,
there.
as the crow flies, Northern Ireland is closest to which other country of the UK?
Wales.
Scotland. Sue, in banking, what L is the word used for a sum of money that is lent for a defined period of time with the provision that it is returned with interest?
I missed the letter.
Correct. Roland Rat. The singer Sandy Shaw, who covered the Smiths song Hand in Glove in 1984, previously had a 1967 UK #1 entitled Puppet on a What?
String.
String.
Correct, Nobby. In English history, which flower was adopted as an emblem by the houses of York and Lancaster?
The rose.
Correct. Sue, in astronomy, the planets Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are classified as what? Gas giants or electric dwarfs?
Gas giants.
Gas giants.
Correct. Roland Rat.
Electric.
In politics, when the UK joined the EEC in 1973, who was the British Prime Minister?
Dunno.
Heath.
Correct, Nobby. According to the traditional children's rhyme, there were 10 in a bed and the little one said what?
Roll over.
Correct, Sue. In spoken language, what?
Should have banked, Sue.
Time's up. You won £500. In round 8, you get the chance to treble what you bank. Have the good sense to
I'd be
vote
getting
off
rid of Roland.
the weakest link.
For the 5th time in the game, Sue is the...
Sue deserves the win, doesn't she? Hell of a performance by that little bear. She's got the age advantage, to be fair. What did she say she was? 42, 43? So she's got a few years on the rest of them. Maybe Roland aside. Roland's got to be up there. Young at heart. I don't hate Roland. I don't hate Roland at all. And the sheep bloke really
link.
grown on me.
The
but
weakest link
five
statistically is
rounds.
Roland Rat. But who will survive the final vote?
I reckon they're going to get rid of Nobby, you know.
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Don't be a cunt, Roland.
Knobster.
The ratster.
Deciding vote.
Difficult one, Nobby.
Oh, they fucked him there. They did fuck him.
Why did you do it, Sue?
I don't
Tactical.
know. They both got a question wrong, didn't they?
So, Roland, you fancy your chances?
What with Sue? I've already been there, love. Yay! I'm like a rat up a drain pipe.
Nobby?
Yes, love.
You are the weakest link.
Roland to win. Dirty cunt.
I think when you look around the panel tonight, we were pretty motley crew, a strange assortment of beasts. But I think we did all right, you know. We're not as thick as we look, which in my case is probably just as well. I'm looking forward to getting back to the flock, having a big cheer and a hero's welcome, because if I'd done really badly, they probably would have thrown me a barbecue.
Fair play to Nobby.
£10,450.
Good money.
In this round, there's 90 seconds, but whatever you win will be trebled. We'll start with the strongest link in the last round. That's Sue. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Sue, which ancient sporting event originally held in 776 BC was revived in 1896 in Athens?
Oh, the Olympics.
Throwing the javelin?
Oh.
The Olympic Games. Roland Rat.
Okay.
In pop music, the 2007 UK hit album entitled Curtis is by a rapper known by what stage name?
No idea.
Pass.
50 Cent. Sue. In spelling, which term for a short nap can be formed from the first 3 letters of the word snore and the last 3 letters of doze?
Snooze.
Correct. Roland Rat. In geography, what G is the name of the second largest and most westerly of the Channel Islands?
Get some banking in here.
I know that. Guernsey.
Correct. Sue. In mixed drinks, the cocktail that combines vodka and ginger beer and is named after an equine mammal is called a Moscow what?
Mule.
Horse. Mule. Roland Rat. In TV, what was the name of the dummy first seen in 1976 who was voiced by the ventriloquist Roger de Courcy? Nookie or Rumpy Pumpy?
Nookie.
Correct. Sue. In sport, which famous racehorse who had his greatest successes in the 1970s is buried next to the winning post at Aintree?
Red Rum.
Correct. Roland Rat. In the plots of 2 films from 1984 and 1990, if they are fed after midnight, creatures known as mogwai turn into
Gremlins.
monsters called what?
Gremlins.
Correct. Sue. In English grammar, in the sentence Zippy answers the question, which word is the proper noun?
350 quid on that. That's fucking rough. Nookie the Bear. Yeah, I don't know. I
Well,
don't know
that's
the
a
name.
bit late.
I didn't realise I could answer. Sorry.
You only managed to
Oh, yeah,
win
yeah. With you.
£350.
Quite scary again.
Better than nothing, innit, eh, love? Come on, put a smile on it.
We will treble that. It gives you prize money tonight of £11,500. Only one of you can take it away. Now you'll play against each other.
Sue's
up to
got
5
this.
questions each. If there's a tie, we'll go for sudden death until we have a winner. So Roland and Sue.
Yeah.
For £11,500. Let's play the weakest link. Roland, as the strongest link in the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
Oh, great. Yeah, well, I'll go first then. Come on, let's get a move on.
Roland, in children's literature, which 4-word phrase, first recorded in 1595, was traditionally used as the opening line to a fairy tale?
Oh,
Once Upon a Time.
Correct. Sue, in the Star Wars films, what is the name of the 2-foot-tall green Jedi Master who was
Yoda.
voiced by Frank Oz?
Oh,
Frank Oz.
C-3PO.
Correct answer is Yoda.
Sue, what the
Roland,
fuck?
which West End musical is about a puppet called Kate who wants to set up a school
Avenue
for
Q.
monsters and who falls in love with a character called Princeton?
Avenue
Come on.
Q?
That is the correct answer. Sue, in history, which of the 6 wives of Henry VIII did not share a first name
Divorced.
with any of the others?
Catherine Parr, Catherine Aragon. It's not Anne. Oh, shit.
That is the correct answer. Roland, in celebrity books, Survivor My Story, the next chapter is the 2007 follow-up to the 2005 autobiography Extreme by which music and TV personality?
Ooh, this is a difficult one, isn't it? I know. Sharon Osbourne.
That is the correct answer, Sue.
Well done,
In
Roland.
pop music, the former drummer with The Who, Keith Moon, is said to have been the inspiration for which
Animal.
Jim Henson Muppet character?
Animal.
That is the correct answer. Roland, in comics, the quartet of superheroes called Reed Richards, Susan Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm are known by what collective name?
Fantastic Four?
Fantastic Four?
That is the correct answer.
Ooh, relief.
Sue, in a standard pack of playing cards, the name of which suit is derived from the Spanish and Portuguese word for sword?
Spade.
Spade,
That
it's
is the
got to be in
correct
there.
answer. Roland, in geography, which country is bordered by Libya, Sudan, Israel, and the Mediterranean and Red Seas?
No idea.
The correct answer is Egypt.
Ah.
Sue, the two men elected to which
Well done.
religious office in 1978 and 2005 were previously the Archbishop of Krakow and Dean of the College of Cardinals, respectively?
That would be the Pope.
That is the correct answer.
Oh,
And
this
after
is
5
tight.
questions each, your scores are tied. So, Roland and Sue.
Wow!
Let's play sudden death.
Oh, who you got?
Do we get hung at the end? If we lose, like, you know.
Roland, in Britain during World War II, the operation for the evacuation of children from cities was named after which figure from German legend?
Don't know that.
These are easy, aren't they, Sue?
Yeah.
Stitching us up right good and proper she is. I haven't got a clue. Next.
Correct answer is the Pied Piper.
Well, how am I supposed to know that? I'm a rat.
Sue, in language, which term for a bedtime drink, usually alcoholic, also refers
Nightcap.
to an item of headwear that was formerly
gotta
worn
be.
while sleeping?
Yeah, well, that's a nightcap, isn't it?
Sue's done it! Huge win. Much deserved. Smashed it. I've never heard that Pied Piper one.
And you go away with £11,500.
For
What are you gonna
charity.
do with the money?
Well, I'm going to give it to WWF, the World
Way!
Wide Fund for Nature, because, well,
Oh.
they've saved us pandas, haven't they?
That's nice. That'll probably be the last weakest link that we do for a while. But I quite enjoyed that, actually. They're not all that fun, are they? Fewer rats. Isaac, this game was rigged for that stupid Sue Panda. What, just to get the WWF payoff? It did feel like her question at the end was easier, but they're only easy if you know them. They're only easy if you know them. Right, we are finishing things off with the censored version of AIRLINE that got me in the shit the other day. Had to delete the VOD. That's on Discord if you've not seen it yet. But now we're going to watch the actual episode. So, fingers fucking crossed. I've caught everything. We'll see. Pretty sure I have.
On board AIRLINE tonight. Football's coming home. Flying in on Britannia.
He looks fucked
We
there,
ran out
doesn't
of
he?
champagne, opened all the bottles, we ran out of lager.
Aaron fights to keep his job.
She was like having a bad day that day, and I'm just saying I caught the brunt of it because
Tosser.
I really, honest to God, I wasn't rude.
I need 3 glasses, all with ice, please.
And BJ's shaken but not stirred.
Make it snappy, come on.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Correct, Emmett. That is the Paul Gascoigne.
There's a bar in far Bombay.
She's the one that got scammed, didn't she? By that love rat.
Come fly with me, let's fly away.
Straight into it. I was so fucking eagle-eyed with this lot. I was looking all over the shop just to make sure there weren't any more.
The summer is almost over for likely lads and novice stewards Jason
There was another
and
one
Aaron,
there.
who are enjoying a stopover in the Dominican Republic.
This is nice, mate.
Boom,
This is-
another
this
one.
is slightly nicer than Barbados. Except in Barbados, there's more single women than there.
You fucking freeze frame that. You will not see even a fucking hint of areola. I really. Yeah, I know I was cutting it close. But I got there. Men boobs are fine. That's not a problem. You got me on your screen every week.
Oh, yeah. Everyone
This
here
is
is
full
getting
of
married
married
or got
couples,
married
yeah.
or
Honeymoon.
been together for donkey's years.
Wouldn't recommend it to the lads.
Audio,
Not a
alright.
lad's holiday, but it's
Definitely
certainly
not.
a nice holiday.
Yeah.
When they get back, they'll find out if Britannia plans to keep them on. So they've got one last chance to prove themselves.
They've just put those savoury snacks in like their...
Who's done it?
John Glasper. Put it in the life jackets. When they're going to open them up and put them on, all the savoury things will fall out.
What?
Jason doesn't realise his seatbelt has also been booby-trapped.
And adjust like this, and unfastened like this. Your life jacket is kept in a pocket under your seat. If it is needed, take it out
For
of
the
its
peanuts.
container and put it over your head. Wrap the tapes around your waist. Bring them to the side and tie them securely in a double bow. To inflate the life jacket, pull the red toggle sharply downwards. Ladies and gentlemen, your seatbelt should now be fastened securely to take off. Before we make a final check of the cabin, please fold away your table and put your seat back upright with the armrest down.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. Thanks for what happened? What happened? You just seen the state of the passenger. Biscuits everywhere, all over her hair.
They filled
all over the carpet.
They filled the seatbelt with biscuits. Just a classic prank. We've all done it, haven't we?
Her husband.
You're a joke.
Hot sound.
What
Very
sounds?
nice.
Right. It's our first long haul trip. So basically what I've done to help us along our way, because otherwise, because we're new, they'll be looking for us to make mistakes and they'll be picking up on it and taking the piss. So I've drawn up a little a guide.
Good use of a comma there. Aaron's long haul guide.
Tells me and Jason basically where we're working from. On our boarding zones, the meal service, the second meal service. Basically, it's got everything that we need to be doing on there. There's a
Throughout the
copy
flight.
for me and a copy for him, so as we can look like we know what we're doing, rather than looking silly and like, ooh.
Halfway across the world, and the night shift at Manchester Airport has a problem. Another family is about to come a cropper over their passport.
These are my favourite bits. This and BJ, these are the best bits. Just the interaction that they have with passengers who are generally in the wrong.
About this. What we've had to do is speak to Special Branch, and they're going to send somebody through to have a word with me.
Special Branch?
What could happen if we send you on this, the airline could be fined, and basically it could be anybody that's just written a child onto your passport.
Right.
So I'd suggest that if you can get the birth certificate here, that would be a great help.
We've written in James's name in the passport, the son's name in it. We did it last year. We flew with it last year, and it were all right.
Just spoken to Britannia again. She's actually going to phone the head office in Luton and see what they've got to say, but we do have to speak to Special Branch as well.
Right.
Okay.
The kid is not a terrorist bear full of drugs. It's just a child.
So basically, we just got to wait for somebody to come.
We were just thinking if somebody could fax one through, would that help? See, I work at Chesterfield Hospital,
Right.
and
Oh,
so I can get
see.
to a fax machine there.
Yeah. A gentleman's just suggested if somebody could possibly fax the child's birth certificate through. I know it's not the original, but would that be acceptable? It would. All right then. Thanks a lot.
Ian Summers has just 1 hour to get the birth certificate. The family's £500 holiday to Spain is at stake. It's the late-night flight from Ibiza, and Chief Steward BJ Aldridge has got some thirsty passengers.
We've decided, as it's such a short flight time, sir, and most people want to buy... Excuse me?
No drinks before the meal.
We want to do duty-free goods instead of drinks. Well, you know, it was just his attitude. You know, so I said, I'll serve you a drink, no big deal. I said, let's not make a fuss.
Love him.
Well, unfortunately, the first person that I spoke to said, aren't you doing drinks? I said, well, we've decided against it, so because we want duty-free, you know, we want to sell duty-free goods. And he said, we don't want to buy any duty-free goods. So I said, well, if you're that desperate, I'll get you a drink.
Above and beyond.
So he said, well, yes, I would like a drink. So I said, well, don't make a fuss. You know, I'll serve you. You know, it's not a problem, no big deal. But it was just the way, you know, he got a bit funny. So I thought, best I serve him. Anyway, I've got more to do now.
Suddenly, it's drinks all round.
Cardine and Coke, gin and tonic, Southern Comfort. Whiskey and dry with ice? I'll be back in a sec.
Hello, is Dad there, please? It's Ian. Can you get Dad, please? Hello, we've got a bit of a problem here at the airport. His passport isn't filled in properly. And what they're saying is they need a copy of James's birth certificate to prove that he's our son. Is there any way you can get to Louise's mother, to get the key off Louise's mother, to go into our house, into the bureau, and you know that folder that we have in the bureau?
And then fax it.
But you
In
know
an
the
hour?
bureau's in the front room. There's a folder in there, and under B or C for birth certificate, James's birth certificate's there. Now we need that birth certificate then, faxing.
Where the fuck are you going to find a fax machine? It's not even daylight. No chance.
Well, you'll be able to fax it from Chesterfield Royal Hospital.
At last, it looks like things are falling into place for the Summers family.
The special branch have just come back to me and they're quite happy. They've done all the checks and...
Oh, don't even need it.
Sorted. So my dad's got to get the information down to the hospital. The hospital's got to get the information down to the fax machine, and then from there they're going to fax it down here. So it should be about half an hour, hopefully.
Lemonade. And a glass of ice water. Sparkling water. Just ordinary.
See, what it is they take out 2 drinks and 2 more people say, oh look, they've got a drink, quick, let's get one ourselves. So then they have a drink as well. But that's why it's just the rear cabin, so nobody at the front knows what we're doing. Exactly.
I do think that the serving of drinks should be prioritised over the duty free. And they've made their own problem for themselves, haven't they? But
Well, one person asked and he was very rude, so I had to serve him. And then, of course, all the people around him said, oh, well, we'd like a drink as well. But they were really nice, and I didn't mind doing that. But then everybody else wanted a drink as well. So, like, there was only 2 of us doing tea and coffee. The rest of
I'm
it was
not
just-
saying I know better than BJ. I'm just saying list of priorities. If you're not looking for financial gain, people should be refreshed.
Oh, okay. Yep, all right.
Worth
Tony,
pausing
cheers.
for my analysis.
Right, we'll just
I
top
do
up.
know better, Jorge. Yeah.
Although Special Branch has given the okay, Britannia are still nervous about letting the Summers family fly.
What the problem is, you see, because that's not, it's, you know, you've written on the passport, immigration in Girona could decide to just send you back and might not let you in, and that's the problem, and then the airline would be fined.
You've defaced an official document, which sounds serious.
Wait a second. A minute ago, it was just go in the bureau and fax it over. Now he's a vandal. What's...
Serious, you know, but that's what they're saying. And I've spoken to what they call an ops superintendent in Luton, who I've asked, can he try and, you know, take it a little bit further still and see if, you know, anyone will let this one go. So we're doing as much as we can.
Thank you.
With minutes to go before the
Aw,
flight,
poor bloke.
Pat Baines rings HQ for a final answer.
He said no. Right. So Vic said no as well. Right, okay. All right, my love, thank you. Bye. No, I'm sorry, they won't.
So what does that mean then?
Well, I can't let you travel this evening. No. Because they said you've defaced an official document, and that,
Just
you know, that's
notice
just
they're wearing
not
Maxim
allowed,
shirts there, aren't they?
unfortunately. I can't let you travel.
I suppose they've done all they can do, haven't they? But, you know, at the end of the day, we're not going anywhere, are we? And it's Britannia that's not letting us go anywhere. But that's it, innit? That's what we're lumbered with.
Took that well. Another
At
kid on the
Luton
leash.
Airport, a reception committee is waiting for some very important passengers. The England football team has just held Italy 0-0 to qualify for the World Cup. They're coming home on Britannia.
David Beckham, last time he came down here, I sang to him. I Did you sang, like it? Mama, I love you. Mama. It's just a good job I can sing.
Also in attendance, David Beckham's #1 fan.
He's supposed to be engaged, but that's not true because Victoria was on Big Breakfast a couple of days ago and she said that she wasn't getting married just yet.
Still a hope.
Yep. Big hope.
When they come through those doors, all the nation will gel as one. And we're representing the entire nation.
As the party atmosphere builds up in Luton, the Summers family aren't going anywhere.
You'd just go home, wouldn't you? Go into the cafe to enjoy an overpriced sandwich. It's the last... What are they expecting? She looks fucking miserable, understandably, but...
Despite the convoluted efforts of Britannia,
go
Special
home.
Branch, Chesterfield Hospital, and Ian Summers' dad.
He said something about having to go to the hospital to tell the person not to open the office up to send a fax. No, it's not for me.
I'm not laughing.
It's just a full story. No, it's just to open the office to send the fax. These people running all over the place to send the fax and then that we can't do.
I'm shocked.
The family eventually flew out 2 days later.
Happy ending.
It's 4 a.m. and the triumphant England football squad has just got in from Rome.
What year is this? 96. 98. I'm going to see how many I can name here.
Heroes welcome.
Not a clue, anyone? Sound like they were shouting Tony. October 97, apparently. Well, very specific. Merson. Michelle Heat. Fuck off. Paul Merson. Paul Merton? Paul Merson. Never heard of him. That one. Who's that? Why don't I thought I'd recognise these. I was collecting the stickers back then. Who's this one? Or is that just nobody? Anthony Costa. No, it's not. Fuck off. Emmett. It's always fucking you, Emmett. Fuck off. Steve McManaman. Steve McManaman? McManaman.
It's been a long night for the crew that flew them back. They've been on their feet for 7 hours.
The food was fantastic.
That one? I don't even want to take a punt. Who's that one? I'm assuming that's a player. Is it a player? Shouldn't assume. Paul Ince. Fuck. Paul Ince. Fucking hell, you're not making this easy.
A couple of glasses of water. That was a good night.
We ran out of champagne, opened all the bottles. We ran out of lager. Ran out of Leafra milk, which is their favourite wine.
That was very nice.
David Seaman. I finally got one. I know who David Seaman is. Hell of a moustache. Lovely face. I like him. Is he problematic? I got Seaman. Is he all right? He's fine, isn't he?
Champagne was much better.
That one? That's the same as earlier.
What, Steve McManaman?
No.
He's so cute.
Here he is.
I don't recognise hardly any of them because I don't know the first thing about football. So, I mean, I wasn't being offensive, but I didn't know them.
We played at the challenge of their own game by diving, cheating, trying to con the refs, wasting time. We've done everything that they did.
And on the land.
You ever seen his rap? I feel like this isn't really my thing to play, to be honest. This is like a Geordie thing, and I'm not a Geordie at all. But have you ever seen his single? No, not Fog on a Tar. I think it's just called Geordie Rap by Paul Gascoigne. It's absolutely bonkers. Geordie Rap. Geordie Boys. Geordie Boys is what I was after. This is fucking nuts, this. Watch this. So this is on top of the pops, right? Let me just check my audio. Absolutely fucking nuts. Don't think this is getting claimed by DMCA. Got to number 31. Half of the video is him just putting on his tracksuit top again and again. It's so good. Look at the fucking turnout though. It's not changed. Look at that. Isn't that fucking mental? I'm trying to figure out where this is. So that's is that monument in the background? It's the centre of town anyway. That'll be Phoenix maybe. I don't know. Just some random bloke walking through a shopping centre. So good. What's this, Gabe? World in Motion. Unheard England raps. Is that Keith Allen again? Does he orchestrate all of these? I think that's Keith Allen. It looks like him. Maybe it's not. There it is. Is that where I never understood the hold and give. I can't listen to any more of that. Absolutely mental. All right, and that one gone.
And Gasser initiated the singing, you know, England, here we come for the cup, you know. So I didn't even put on the landing music because I thought I'd let them do their repertoire. It seemed appropriate.
Would you just give us a little look inside your limo?
Not really. You can have a little look if you want.
Go on, what does it have in there?
No, you got TV in there. You got TV and a radio, but what more than anything else, it's nice and comfortable.
I love you. Bye.
Was that Beckham? Did she meet Beckham?
Bye.
That is, isn't it? Bloody is. I know that one.
I love you. Bye. Sorry. Alright.
How do you feel?
I'm so happy. I really am happy.
Worth a few quid.
Oh wow. I'm happy. I love you.
I love you.
I'm not saying that. I've told him about 100 times, but never mind. Oh well.
As the season draws to a close, it's D-Day for new boy Aaron. Britannia are ready to tell him if his contract is being renewed. There are no vacancies for the winter season, but will he be asked back next spring? Aaron knows there have been problems.
Right, I'm going into the office. I'm in
Place your bets.
I'm in deep dodo at the minute. I've been in trouble a fair bit since I got here, and now I've been called in again, and I've got to go in now and speak to Julian about it.
He is a bit of a charmer, definitely, as I'm sure you're aware.
No, he's not.
He probably thinks that will get him through life, where unfortunately
he's fucked.
With us, that won't. You need more than charm.
I'm going to have to flag it up there big time. I'm just going to have to try my best to get kept on next year.
He might think that he can get away with things, but you know, at the end of the day, I am his manager, and you know, he has to be told.
Wish me luck.
Air Steward Smith did not show on report for 11:15 Haggarda. All telephone numbers in the system were tried in order to contact him. However, then what disturbs me more is then, which I spoke to you about last Saturday, Alison, the crewing officer, said that you had a very bad attitude. They called you on standby, when you were on standby, at 6 in the morning.
If I was rude, then fair enough, but I really can't, for the life of me, remember anything to do with that phone call that they could have taken as being rude. I've spoke to people, like I said last night on the phone, and they said they've been effing and blinding because they've been called out. But, you know, at that time in the morning, people, you know, it's a well-known fact throughout life. No one's very good in the morning.
No,
You'd be insane if you was to wake up and say, hello, there, you're calling me out, brilliant. Oh, thanks very much.
Which is fine, but they do. But to be honest with you, Aaron, in all the years I've been a manager, I've never had a report that says that you weren't interested in the number one or where you were going.
For some reason, this woman was going through the menopause or something. She had a bad day.
She's only young, Gavin.
She was in season, time of the month, whatever. She was like
in season. Yeah, he's really fucking charming, isn't he? What a nice guy. What a
bad day that day, and I'm just saying I caught the brunt of it because I really, honest to God, I wasn't rude.
Jason has also been called in to discuss his future.
I think he's in with a chance. Also a cock.
News. Right. It's very good news. What's going to happen with you is that we're going to be asking you to come back in February.
Right, yep.
Now, the way that your work performance has been this summer, you've been really, really good in that. But
Although he's coming back, Jason will be laid off during the quieter winter season.
if we had the place available, I'd love to turn around and offer you a job.
Okay, yeah, sure, I understand.
You should walk out there and feel really pleased with yourself because You know, personally, I would have loved to have been able to offer you that job because of your work performance, because you have done really well this summer and you've fitted in really
Is there
well.
anyone else on my course who will be getting a contract? Are there people on my course? No one on my course?
No.
Oh, that's all right.
No.
That's pleasing to know.
No.
You see, I've flown with you, as you know, and yes, you were great on the flights, but we have to be reliant on you to be there on time, or to be available for duties. That's why we have standbys, and if we don't, because we have to make sure the flights go on time. Now, I can't rely on you to do that, and this is just the evidence that goes with it. Because for some reason, you're excellent on you're actually very good on the line when you're on your flights. You've got some very nice assessments. You've also got some
Ash jamming. That guy's nailed on for a job on the waltzers.
assessments where they've said, OK, you need a bit more time, and you weren't aware of certain things. But generally, you've done fine. But what's very disappointing is that you've got these things all relating to being unavailable or missing a flight completely.
Yeah, like I said, I do, you know. I won't put up an argument when I can see it's heavily stacked against.
I do like you. Excellent. Good fun, nice person. But I just feel that...
what?
I have no other choice but really to lay you off at the end of October. And I'm sorry I have to say that, really, but what choice do I have?
Oh, no, I don't suppose you have any choice, mate.
All right, thanks, Alan. Okay.
Aaron's career at Britannia has lasted just 5 months.
There's nothing in the world I could have done to stop what just happened in that office.
Be less of a cunt.
I was getting a bullet from this morning, from yesterday, and I knew it. And there's no use crying over spilt milk. I've got the sack. You know, I'll live another day and I'll get another job. But you know, there's no use walking out of here. Oh God, I'm just going to go and play golf now.
Kathy Duffy has spent the last 17 years dealing with problems at Manchester Airport. Today, she's got some bad news for a passenger who's already boarded the plane.
She can't take off. Yeah, we can get her off.
If you get her off, bring her back up.
Yeah, we've just been advised that we have a passenger on this flight. Apparently her husband, who's at home, is not travelling. There's two. She's travelling with one other friend. Her husband at home is taken ill. So she's got a message, or we're trying to give her a message to ring home. In the meantime, just in case, she may decide not to travel because we don't know what the nature of the illness is. We're going to try and locate her bags so we don't cause a big delay. We've just... No, has your husband been a bit poorly or something?
He's in respite.
Right, well, there's been a message. Can you ring him?
What's at the respite and the daughters?
Oh, we know. What was the message? Just to ring him at home, or...?
To ring her daughter.
Yeah, if you quickly ring your daughter.
No. Daughter, which daughter?
Do you know which daughter?
My daughter in Berkshire and one in Sheffield.
I don't know, darling. But that was the only message we got.
Whether he stays in. Now, what do you think I should do? They've just taken me off the plane. What should I do?
Poor woman. No, Emmett.
You found them?
Yeah, they're in 2 different bins.
Great, but you've got the bags.
Well, we haven't got them. We know where they are.
Just 1 second and I'll make the decision.
With over 300 passengers waiting on the aircraft, Kathy must take action.
Right, we know where your bags are, but it's a decision as to whether to take them off or not now. We need to make that decision. Yeah. I'm not rushing. You take your time. You've got enough panicking.
Hello?
Chief Steward BJ is getting ready for a big night out.
And being at the Albert Hall and the last night of the proms and everything else, I feel a big orchestra playing Rule Britannia. You know, last night at the proms, something I thought of.
He's off to
Fancy.
the Travel Trade Gazette Awards.
Oh,
Britannia
always wanted to go.
is in the running for top charter airline.
Thank you very much. I'm BJ. No, you're not Isaac. You're Isaac. I know you're Isaac. It says Isaac. You're always here. BJ's not watching this.
It's set to...
Sometimes, with not many of the contestants or participants or whatever you want to call them, sometimes I wish we could... I wish the people involved could see how fondly we speak of them. Like Mark Jenkins. I don't think he'd enjoy much of the stream. I don't know, maybe he's into puppets, but I think Mark Jenkins would be quite happy with like how much we enjoy him. I'm trying to think of other ones that we like. Maureen, for sure. BJ in this case, definitely. Who else do we really, really like? See you next Tuesday, legends. He'd have loved the beginning of the show. What, the song? Or the Jamaica stuff? Alison, yep. Stephen Dawson, obviously. Warjo. Well, you say that. He fucking snubbed me. Gary Jules. Who's the fat child? Who do you mean the fat child? Stevie. Roy. No, he always slag off Roy Walker. He's dog shit, isn't he? No, not Edmonds. Not Fash. Okay, maybe there's not that many that we speak fondly of. Jim Bowen to an extent. Ish. Yeah, maybe Barrymore.
To be a glittering
Tony
king.
Green, definitely.
I mean,
Jet.
the salmon's lovely, but it's very dry. So we're waiting for the sauce.
It's nice though.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's dry. We keep having to drink. Cheers.
Jason and Aaron are saying their farewells.
What you like?
I got the bullet.
I know.
You got kept on then, yeah?
No, not over Christmas. Back in February.
Oh, that's better than nothing, isn't it?
Wow.
I try and take it as light-hearted as possible, but there are some people that it's their, you know, it's their life. They're like, ooh, I love this job, and you know, do it right. Whereas I'd more sort of, yeah,
Virgo,
let's
good shout.
just get it done, chill out.
I've given up my life for the company.
Oh, yeah, the tea lady from the call centre. What was it? Was it Hayley? Everybody loved Hayley. She was nice, wasn't she?
My own problem, I know that. My job has always come first, that's why I'm still single at my age. I've given up boyfriends because of my job. They couldn't put up with my
Well,
shit.
not
No,
really.
They couldn't put up with them. My job always came first. I'm a single female. Do you reckon it's a go? Because I need to know because of the whole... I need to know if you're going to go.
I don't think I should go. Well, she said he looks much better now, and she's with a husband. I'm going to go then.
Is that how he talks? Real BJ from the show AIRLINE says, all right, mate, big fan of yours too. Thank you, BJ. Thank you for tuning in.
And I'll ring you from Palmer.
Going.
I'll ring them.
She's off. Are you fucking joking?
At the end of the day, Britannia say, we have got you for your personality, don't change. And as soon as you get online, they want you to change. They want you to be like...
Ringing in from
Alison
poolside.
Robert. Meals, drinks, service. And it's like, that's what I don't agree with. I do enjoy the job though, I definitely do. But it's just, I just didn't want to change, and obviously that's why I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, look everyone. Oh, I hope we bloody win this thing.
Sounded like Jonathan Ross. We've done it. Oh, what? There's your feel-good cunt ending. It did sound like Jonathan Ross, didn't it? They do this. They do this sort of stuff. It's easy money, isn't it? 20 grand for hosting some shitty award ceremony like this. We'll get BJ up there.
Oh, man.
Sure. Thank you. We're gonna, because somebody owed me a bit.
Yeah.
I'm not that tall, I'm not
It's run out of film.
You've got to wait for the flash.
No, the flash is ready.
Keep your finger on the button.
Aaron has decided to go back to hairdressing. He's currently looking for work in Dubai.
Okay. Not what I expected.
Jason spent his winter on the dole. He's now back at Britannia for the summer season.
Nice.
Pat has left Britannia but is still pursuing her dream of becoming a stewardess. BJ's promotion to chief steward has been made permanent.
Way!
And Kathy is now in her 18th year at Manchester Airport.
All I've ever known all my life.
Finish with BJ. BJ's the bit of good news. Then it goes, yeah, Kathy's still there as well. Yeah, she's single. And
Life has been aircraft. It's just a way of life for me. I'd be a bird tomorrow if I could.
Is that it? Dave, thank you so much for the bits, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Right, that is it. I can't believe that's the ending. That's your lot. That's your lot. Right, thanks everybody. Much appreciated as always. We'll see how we get on. I'll be fine for it next week, but obviously we've got a very, very busy weekend coming up with WrestleMania, so I will see you on Saturday for sure, Sunday for sure, Monday for Raw After Mania, and then Tuesday. I think you've got me 4 days on the trot. So, much appreciated, everyone. And I will see you next Tuesday, but also this weekend. I probably won't do Friday. I'll see how I get on. If I can't sleep, I might hop on. Who knows? Call me a cunt in the chat. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.